Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a live stream play-by-play reaction by yours truly, Draco Beaks. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hey, how about it? We've got a dandy on our hands tonight as the St. Louis Blues are traveling to... Let's start this over. That music was really screwing with me. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight. We've got the Blues playing the Avalanche. The Blues have been humming. They beat the Arizona Coyotes by a score of 2-1 just the other night. The Colorado Avalanche on that same night fell to the Seattle Kraken by a score of 4-3. The Avalanche have a much better record to start the season with an 8-4-0 record. St. Louis Blues, not so much, 6-5-1 start. But this is a Central Division matchup that is proven to be... anything can happen whenever these games are played. We are in Colorado tonight, hence the hour delay in the normal start times. However, Blues get the win the other night, so very excited to be here with y'all and talk about this game here. And it should be a good one here. We've got, if you're watching along with me, hopefully you are, be it on Bally Sports Midwest or on Altitude Sports or ESPN Plus or whatever it is that you're watching it on. This is going to prove to be a good one here. Very excited to watch this game, especially on a nice cold Saturday night here in St. Louis. Low is going to be in the 30s. Winter's coming too soon, man. Winter is coming too soon. We got pictures of Jordan Binnington on the screen of the moment. 8 games played so far this season. He's got a 3-4-1 record, goals against average of 2.58 with a save percentage of 919. Excuse me. They threw it up in the pregame. The home and away records are just a little bit contrasting, right? The home record 3-0-0, or 3-1-0, and then the road record is obviously 0-4-1. So definitely a tale of two tapes there. Hopefully the Blues can rally around Binnington tonight, being on the road side of the score sheet here tonight. Should be a good one, though. We're going to be getting underway here in just a few minutes. So we've got Cale Makar on the screen now. You see... he's got 261 points in 250 career games, which is the most in NHL history as far as defensemen playing 250 games. We're going to have us a good one here. All right. Well, I tell you what, we've got a couple of minutes before puck drop here. So we're going to take a quick break. I know we just started. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back for the opening puck drop.
Thought I had it figured out, believed in us, we were meant to be, no doubt. A teenage love, everybody else could see the way we were, living in a fantasy. When I kiss her, I don't know where we going, I don't know at all.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are seconds out from opening puck drop. As we see the starting goalies on the screen here, Jordan Binnington against Alexander Georgiev. Binnington with an 8-11-1 record, Georgiev with a 2-2-1 record against each other, or excuse me, against the other team. Obviously, they'd have the same numbers if they were going against each other specifically. You see Craig Berube here on screen, just one win shy of being just the third coach in Blues history to get 200 wins for the St. Louis Blues. Jared Bednar's got 299 wins. Needs just one more for 300 as the puck gets dropped, and we are underway at the Ball Arena in Denver, Colorado, as the Avalanche and the Blues get underway. So we see the Blues have the puck in their offensive zone. Nick Leddy with a shot on. Georgiev is going to make a pad save quite easily. This puck goes all the way down to the Blues end. Nichushkin and Parayko going after it. As we see, the Blues are able to pick up possession of the puck and look to break out as Kapanen feeds Nick Leddy, who goes right back to Kapanen. He makes a move at center ice. He's going to get the blue line. Blues going from left to right. Obviously, the Avalanche going the other direction. A shot on by Kapanen is blocked in front. Not going to make it to Georgiev as the Avalanche have the puck and are going to dump the puck in. Binnington's back behind his net to get the puck. Comes to the near side here for Jordan Kyrou. Sees the ice for the first time tonight. Tries to make a pass across ice, but it gets intercepted, but he takes it right back. He comes into the zone on the near side. Tries to make a move around Sam Girard, but he's not able to. Blues keep the puck, though. Here's Torrey Krug. He shoots, and he scores! Torrey Krug, a snapshot from the right in the middle of the point, and the Blues instantly get a goal. 1:08 into the first period. Torrey Krug is going to get on the score sheet. And the Blues are going to take a 1-0 lead before you could even say, what the heck's going on? That was a great shot. It might have gotten deflected in front. It looks like it might have gotten off the stick of Braden Shen. We're going to look at a couple replays here. You see Torrey Krug. Shen, it looks like Shen's celebrating that a little bit, so maybe it's Shen, but it looked like it was Torrey Krug's goal. And the Blues take a 1-0 lead just over a minute into the first period. So we're back underway here. We have O'Connor and Falk tied up behind the Blues goal. Kevin Hayes is going to whip that around to Bowen Byram, though, who's going to get it back behind the net. Puck comes loose into the near corner as Wood and Falk go after it in the near corner. Puck goes behind the net, comes out to the point, though, for Girard. He goes to the center of the point. Shot on, gets deflected. Puck is bouncing. Here's Byram. Comes back towards the point. Shot pass, gets deflected around. Here's Girard up to the point. Shot comes on, a great save. Binnington, another save by Binnington off a rebound. It was O'Connor. After a great pad save by Binnington, the puck comes straight to O'Connor's stick, and Binnington makes a second pad save with his left leg. Right after the Blues score, the Avalanche putting on a couple of shots here, a little bit of pressure. So we see a replay. Great save from Wood from the point. Rebound comes straight to O'Connor, and Binnington, already in that butterfly stance, is going to stretch out his left leg and make a second save. And yes, you guys can't hear it, but I've got the Blues broadcast in my ears here, and they just confirmed that Shen is going to get that goal. As right off the ensuing faceoff here, the puck goes off the crossbar and out of play. You love or hate that sound of the metal pipes getting hit with a puck. I believe it was Makar who got that shot off, and whew, that would not have been fun. A 96-mile-an-hour shot. My goodness. That'll hurt if you get in the way of that one. That's no fun. Blues win the faceoff and look to get it out of the zone. They do, but the Avalanche are going to be able to pick that puck up instantly. As Cale Makar is in his own zone. On the far side, he's going to get tipped in behind the net. Binnington's there to play it. He goes and wheels it around the far side. But there's Nichushkin. He's able to break it up before it gets out of the zone. Blues, couple poke checks. Here's Nick Leddy in the far corner. Cross ice to Parayko. gives it up to Kapanen, who's going to get the red line. He's going to try and put it into the blue zone, but they're going to be offside. Delayed offside, so they got to go tag back up. Here's the Avalanche now looking to get it out of their zone. Here's Devon Taves, wheels it in behind Bennington's net. Avalanche have it here on the near side. Here's Jack Johnson on the near point. Shot on, gets deflected in front, so that's not going to find Bennington. The Blues are going to be able to clear as Sundqvist and Jake Neighbors go after it. Jake Neighbors picks up the puck. He tries to go behind the Avalanche net. Gets knocked down there behind the net, and the Avalanche try to clear the zone, and they are going to. Perunovic is going to keep the puck, though. Here's Sammy Blais right around the center circle. Cuts in and around that center circle, and is going to be able to dump that puck in. Sammy Blais now fighting for it, but the Avalanche are going to get that puck and feed it all the way down behind the Blues goal. Here on the near side, Jake Neighbors looking to feed it up to Blais, and it gets there, but he can't control the pass, so the Avalanche are going to pick it up. Neighbors gets that puck right back. He's pinned along the far boards right on the red line. Puck comes to the near side. Justin Falk tries to get it to Krug. Bennington has to help it on its way. Krug can't clear the zone, though. Avalanche shot, save. Bennington. Rebound is somewhere. It's in the glove of Bennington. 16:08 to go in the first period. Bennington having to make a few saves here after the Blues get onto an early 1-0 lead from Braden Shed. As we see a replay of said goal, Torrey Krug right from the middle of the point. Shot comes on. It's minute. It is a minuscule tip from Braden Shen. But you could kind of see on the replay his reaction to the puck going in that he probably got a little piece of it. And he's going to get that goal. Brian, what is up, my man? Thank you for joining and watching along with me. Here's Wood for the Avalanche. Shot on, gets blocked by Parayko. Puck falls to Kyrou, but he's tied up with Wood. Avalanche get the puck back, and a wrapper. Jordan Bennington with another great save. I can't tell who that was. I think that was Olofsson. Maybe it was Ross Colton. He was right in front of the goal, in front of Jordan Bennington by himself. And he makes a great save. Yes, it's Ross Colton right in front of the Blues goal. And he gets past Bennington. He gets that puck to go behind him, but he hits the post, and the puck gets deflected right into Bennington. Coming in from the near side on a tough angle, but he's able to reach that stick all the way around Jordan Bennington. He's got the goalie beat, but he does not have the post beat. And that puck gets into Bennington's undergarments, if you will. On the ensuing faceoff, the Avalanche get the puck in front of the net again, but nothing going. Here's Mikko Rantanen, goes between the legs backhand, and he's going to hit it high and wide of the net. But that was a great move there by good old Mikko Rantanen. Is he ever dangerous? He's got 18 points in 12 games played so far. So that's definitely a name that's circled on the scouting report for sure. Puck goes behind the Avalanche goal. Georgiev finds Rantanen. He's trying to pass the puck up, break it up, but the Blues are going to be able to keep the puck in the zone for a couple extra seconds. But the Avalanche are able to clear. But the Blues do have possession. Here's Scandella on the far side in the blue zone. Perunovic now on the near side is going to feed Tropchenko. He's trying to get the puck in deep. He does, but he does lose possession. So the Avalanche are trying to clear, but they can't. Here's Kevin Hayes. He takes a shot, but that's blocked. Goes behind the Avalanche goal. Avalanche try and clear it on the far side now, but they can't. Here's Scandella. He's in the far corner. He goes around the net looking for a wraparound attempt. He tries to jab at it a couple of times, but he's not able to get it past Georgiev. And here come the Avalanche now. They get it to center ice, but they can't really seem to get past the halfway part of the ice, but they are eventually able to dump it in behind the Blues goal. Bennington with a risky pass, but he's able to clear the zone. There were about 3 Avalanche players within 10 feet of him, right onto the side of his goal here on the near side. But Bennington was able to flip it up and out of the zone to relieve some pressure. The Blues have the puck now. Here's Falk on the near side. He gets the blue line. He takes a quick shot off the right pad, of Georgiev. Big rebound, but the Avalanche are going to be able to pick that puck up really easily. Here's O'Connor now. He drops it off. A shot off the right pad of Bennington this time. Here's the rebound to Wood. Shot on, gets deflected by O'Connor, but it goes wide. Puck now behind the net for Ross Colton. He comes to the near corner. He's going to feed it to the near point here. Here's Byram. He's going behind the net. Here's Wood. He's pressured by Scandella. Puck comes in front. It's loose. Gets tipped to the far corner. Here's Jake Neighbors. He looks for Sammy Blais to clear the zone, and he does. Tries to get that puck deep. Gets it just deep enough to get a line change. and the Avalanche are going to change as well. Here is Nichushkin here on the near side. He's got Parayko in front of him, and Parayko's going to be able to get that puck away from him. Puck's in the corner now. Robert Thomas for Parayko, who's going to cycle it around the far side. There's no one really there at the moment. The Blues are going to be able to pick it up and clear it, though. Buchnevich and Tays in a foot race for it. But the Avalanche get the puck, and it's kind of bouncing around, but it's in the middle of the ice now. Here's Tays. He gets the zone. He takes a great pass to Nichushkin, and a one-time shot. Bennington makes the save. Puck's now in the far corner. Behind the net now. Here is McKinnon. A shot on. It gets blocked by Kapanen or Parayko, someone in front. Blues are going to be able to clear the zone. And that puck is going to get dumped all the way down behind the Avalanche goal for icing. We've got 12:50 left to go in the first period. Braden Shen gets the Blues on the board. 1-0. Score for the Blues. Looks like we're going to go to commercial break, even though it was an icing call. We'll see. Maybe we're coming back. We are coming back. I'm about to say you can't go to commercial break when there's an icing call. That defeats the purpose of icing. Face-off is going to be to the left of Bennington on the far side. Avalanche going from right to left. Face-off is won by the Blues. Here's Kapanen. He... Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for making me laugh and smile. Oh, my goodness. Here's the Avalanche. Here's Girard. He's going to break it out of the Avalanche zone. He's going to find Mikko Rantanen. He tries to make a move, but that is broken up by Shen. Here's Jordan Kyrou. He's going to give it to Krug on the far side. Shot on is high and wide. Comes to the near point for the Blues. Folk can't control that puck as the Avalanche get that puck. Here's Ryan Johansson. He's going to the far corner. Tries to wrap it around to the near side. Comes to the point for Girard. He's going to go cross ice. Here's Manson with a shot right into the chest of Jordan Bennington. A 90-mile-an-hour shot. And now, with a non-icing whistle, 12:09 left in the first period. The Blues have a 1-0 lead. We get to our first commercial break of the evening. I'll tell you one thing for free. I did not expect the Blues to go up 1-0 68 seconds into the game. That is for sure. Torrey Krug with a shot from the point. Gets it deflected in front. It might have hit an Avalanche player as well, but it looked like it came off the stick of Braden Shen. And it gets deflected in. And the Blues on the road going up against arguably the best team in the Western Conference. Certainly a front runner for the Central Division in the Colorado Avalanche. And the Blues are humming so far. Not too shabby at all. I'll tell you what, I hope that the Blues don't get any power plays tonight, because if you watch the game the other night against the Coyotes, the Blues had 7 power plays, followed by, or including a full 2 minutes of 5-on-3 advantage, and they barely mustered any shots. Yeah, nice try, Kevin. Nice try. Nice try. All right, looks like we're about to come back from commercial break. We've got a wide-angle shot of Ball Arena. So we see the keys to the game. I'm sorry, Jamie Rivers, but I'm going to steal it just a little bit. 2 points are another good start. I think they did just fine on that. And the other one is test Georgiev early. I mean, I'd say we're 2 for 2 so far. Got to keep firing pucks on net. See if we can't test this keeper just a little bit better. Did you see the last 4 starts for Georgiev? 1-3-0 with a 4.41 goals against average with an 84.4 save percentage. Yeah, Kevin, 0 for 7 is awful. I don't know if it's, you got to switch up who's on what power play unit, if you got to change who's running the power play on the bench as far as the coaches, but something's got to change for sure. Quick face-off won by the Avalanche. Shot comes on Bennington early, but he's able to swallow that up just fine and make no issues of it. Excuse me, got a little bit of a runny slash stopped up nose. I know, bit of an oxymoron, right? But we're battling through the allergies. Good old fall St. Louis weather, am I right? Back-to-back face-offs to Bennington's left. The linesman decides, nah, I don't want to drop that puck just yet. And he kicks out someone from the face-off. That was the Avalanche player. It was Johansson, in fact. And now Mikko Rantanen is going to get into the circle against Kevin Hayes. Looks like the Avalanche are going to get the puck, though. Puck gets whipped behind the net. Here's Justin Falk. He tries to clear the zone, and he does, but the Avalanche are going to get possession back. As here's Girard right in the middle of the ice. Puck comes into the zone. Tufte tried to get that puck. Bennington misplays the puck just a little bit. And here's Shen on the near corner. He's going to find Saad, who's going to find Kyrou, who tries to break out for Krug, but can't. The Avalanche pick that puck off, and here they come. Here's Mikko Rantanen on the far side. He spins around, cross ice for Girard. He's in the near corner, circles behind the net. He's in behind the net. Torrey Krug decides to pin him, and that was a good play by Krug. As here comes Brandon Saad. He drops it off to Kyrou. He tries to spin around and give it back to Brandon Saad, but he can't. Robert Thomas is going to pick the pocket of the Avalanche player who had the puck. Brandon Saad goes for a backhand, but puts it just high and wide of the goalie. Here's Nathan McKinnon now. He looks to get out of the blue zone, but Robert Thomas is going to give him fizz. Puck eventually gets to Devon Toews, who's going to find Nichushkin in the near corner on the blue zone. Puck gets whipped around to the far point. Here's Cale Makar. He makes a good pass to Devon Toews. He goes down low to McKinnon. McKinnon back to Devon Toews. Shot gets fanned on, goes behind the net. And now here's Robert Thomas in the near corner. He's going to look to break out, and he does. Here's Buchnevich. He feeds it up to Parayko. He's going to get the blue line on the offensive zone. Shot on, right into the chest of Georgiev. Nice little back and forth there real quick for both teams. Couple of quick passes, couple of quick shots, but both goaltenders are up for the challenge so far tonight. You see the shots on goal are in favor of the Avalanche, 8-6. Seemed like the second the Blues went up 1-0 there, the next few minutes afterwards were all Avalanche. They wanted to get back even as quickly as possible. But so far, the Blues have been able to keep that puck out of their own net. Face-off to the right of Georgiev is won by the Avalanche. Good step up by Scandella. He's going to try to get the puck behind the net, but the Avalanche are going to be able to clear the zone. Here's Perunovic now. He's going to go behind the net of Bennington, and he's going to cut back instead of coming to the near side. And now he's just going to sit behind the net of Jordan Bennington and wait for everyone to set up. Here's Perunovic to the near side now. Scandella, he goes up the wall, tries to get a deflection down the ice, and he does. But here's Manson now for the Avalanche. He's going to find Wood. He gains the blue zone. He loses the puck as he hits the blue line, actually. But the Avalanche regain possession. Here's Jack Johnson. Tries to find an Avalanche player, but his stick breaks as soon as the puck hits it. So the Blues regain possession. Here's Perunovic. He goes right up the center of the ice for Jake Neighbors. He makes a move. He gets a shot on, but it's saved by Georgiev. Puck gets picked back up by Tomas Tata. And here he is again on the puck. There is McDermott, who dumps the puck in for Olofsson. He goes behind the net. Now here's Tatar on the near boards. He goes to the point for Girard. He makes a move around Sundqvist. Girard is now in the near corner. Tries to find a pass in front, but he can't. Justin Falk gets in the way of that. Here's Sammy Blais on the far corner. Puck gets to the near side for Falk again. Pass to center ice for Jake Neighbors. He had it for a second, but lost it. But now Sammy Blais has the puck. He goes and gains the blue line. He's looking for Braden Shen. He's going to find the puck here on the near side. Puck goes to the point for Parayko. Goes cross ice to Nick Leddy. A shot on. Looking for Shen's deflection, and he can't get it on net. But Kyrou gets the puck on the near side. He cuts into the middle of the ice. He's right in the middle of the slot. Puck bounces around. Here's Nick Leddy. Drops it off. Here's Kyrou on the near point. Shot on by Sammy Blais, and he goes wide. But the puck comes to Parayko. Here's Braden Shen on the near boards now. Tries to go across ice to a Blues player. The puck eventually gets to Nick Leddy. And it looks like the Avalanche are going to get called for a penalty, tripping on Nick Leddy. I couldn't see the number on who it was, but they got their stick on the skates onto Nick Leddy. And for the first time of the night, the Blues are going to go to the power play. As we go to commercial break, I got to tell you, I do not expect us to score on this power play. I do not expect us to get a single shot on goal. Our power play is terrible. It is absolutely woeful. And I just realized I only have one light on. So let's get a little more light on in here, eh? Not exactly looking to be dark or anything, right? So I believe before tonight's game, the Blues were 1 for 30. 1 for 35, I believe is what I saw. 1 for 35 on the power play so far this season. That is not good. That is not good at all. So we'll see how things stand coming out of the commercial break here, but coming back from commercial break now, it's Tufty, number 10 on the Avalanche, that's going to get called for the tripping, and it was on Brandon's side, so I got that whole sequence wrong. I believe Nicoletti was on the ice, though, so at least I got that. But Blues on the power play. As you can see, we've got Thomas taking the face off. You got Kyron Buchnevich around the circle. Perunovic on the near point. Can't tell who's on the far point over there, but there are 5 players on the ice for the Blues, and there are only 4 for the Avalanche, which in theory is a good thing, but so far this season that has proven to not be the case. So let's see how it goes. Thomas wins the faceoff cleanly. Perunovic goes to the far side for Braden Shen, who's the 5th member of the Blues on the ice. Puck gets deflected down to the far corner. Here's Kyrou. He goes around the net to Robert Thomas. He's going to play the puck to the near point to Perunovic. Going to go back down low to Thomas. Thomas to Perunovic. Perunovic to Thomas. They're playing catch. Thomas steps up, takes a shot, save Georgiev. Puck goes to Perunovic now in the far corner. He circles around the net, looking to come to Thomas now. Here's Thomas to Perunovic. Perunovic back to Thomas. Pressure from, I believe that was Makar. Avalanche have the puck behind the net, trying to clear. Takes a weird bounce off the glass, but here's Olofsson on the far corner again. Puck's bouncing around. Puck comes in front to Robert Thomas. Passes. Rebound shot. Here's Shen with a great save by Georgiev, I believe. That puck bounced around right in front of the net there for a second, and I believe Shen got a pretty clean shot on it, and he either hit the post, but I didn't hear it, or it was a great save by Georgiev. Blues try to break out of their own zone on the power play, but they can't. And here's Nichushkin with the shot on save Bennington. He plays it out, though, as here's Krug trying to break it out. Here's Kapanen. He's going to dump that puck in. And the Avalanche are going to pick that puck up and clear it pretty easily. No, they're not. Torrey Krug with a great stop at the blue line. Here's Vrana. He's going to get a shot on. That's deflected wide. Kevin Hayes now behind the net. Here's Kevin Hayes. We got Justin Falk now on the point. He goes back to Hayes. Hayes now comes to the point. He goes down to the near wall for Vrana. He's looking for a pass. Here's Torrey Krug right in the middle of the point. Back to Vrana. Back to Krug. Krug shot on, deflected wide, but picked up by Vrana. Here's Kapanen now. A shot save. Georgiev in front. Puck in front, but it is going to be cleared by the Avalanche. As soon as the power play ends, they clear that puck, and the Blues are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight, although I gotta be honest, that was not an awful power play. They got a couple of shots on, and that looked like an NHL power play, even though they didn't score. They didn't make a fool of themselves on that one. So Blues come back in offside, though. It was Sundqvist off a pass from Jake Neighbors. And we're going to our final commercial break of the first period. Blues up 1-0 with 5:56 left to go in the first. Kevin, I'd rather we be 0 for 36, so at least we can get some sort of record. Dude, I mean, let me do some quick math. Including that power play right there, I believe we're 1 for 36. So if you take 1, divide it by 36, the Blues are 2.7% on the power play. The Blues have a 2.7% power play efficiency. That is bad. Most teams would be enraged if their power play was less than like 15, 12.5%. Livid. Excuse me. I've been fighting that one for a few minutes. But 2.7%. That's awful. So, if the Blues can get like 4 power plays for the rest of the game and score on all of them, maybe we'll be all right. Maybe we'll be all right. Coming back from commercial here, we get a replay of that power play. There's Kapanen, he had a shot on it, hit the glove of Georgiev. It kind of bounced around in front. Kevin Hayes was there. He was looking for it, but was just not able to find it in time. See, puck comes in front for Robert Thomas, and instead of shooting when it was pretty much by himself, he decided to pass it and wasn't able to get anywhere. But here we go. The Blues win the face-off, and they get that puck back behind the net of Georgiev, as there are a couple of members of each team fighting for it behind the net there. Thomas looks to cycle it around to Nicoletti. It's going to get to him. He's going to try and go right back to Thomas. He's going to leave it. Parayko steps up, but he's not able to get the puck to keep it into the Blues zone. But here's Nicoletti. He gets center ice. He gets the red line. He gets the blue line. He's taking it himself. He goes all the way around the net, finds Buchnevich in the near corner. Sharp angle shot, and that is saved by Georgiev. As the Blues now outshoot the Avalanche 12-9. It was 6-8 in favor of the Avalanche, roughly halfway through the period after the Blues got off to a quick start. And the Blues are going to have a offensive zone face-off. Looks like we got the line of Braden Shen, Jordan Kyrou, and Brandon Saad out there with Torrey Krug and Justin Falk on defense. Puck bounces around in the faceoff. The Blues are eventually going to get possession, though. Here's Jordan Kyrou. He goes down low to Braden Shen. He goes right in front of the net and shoots, but Georgiev saves it. Shen looks for a centering pass, though. It gets deflected. Parayko's going to keep the puck in the zone. Here's Brandon Saad in the near corner fighting. Here is Kyrou. He's trying to cycle it around to the far side. Krug steps up, and an effective pinch there keeps the puck into the zone. Here's Brandon Saad fighting with it with Jack Johnson. Johnson's going to win that puck battle, though, and clear the zone. Here comes the Avalanche now. Ross Colton drops it off for Wood. Shot goes wide, but Wood gets that puck back. Here's Sam Girard. Shot on, gets blocked by a Blues player, but that's going to go to the far side. Here is O'Connor. Couple of Blues on him. Puck's bouncing around a little bit. Comes in front into the slot, but it goes to Sam Girard. He goes down low. Puck comes in front, gets deflected around a little bit again. Here's O'Connor. Here's Girard. He steps up. Centering pass for Bowen Byram. Shot on, gets saved by Jordan Bennington. Again, Avalanche get a little bit of zone pressure. Kind of wasn't the cleanest, but a couple of good passes. As you see a replay here of Sam Girard finds Bowen Byram all alone in the center of the ice. He gets a shot on, and luckily for Jordan Bennington, it hits him right in the blue note. 4:04 to go in the first period. Face off to Jordan Bennington's right here on the near side. Face off won by the Blues. Here's Parayko to Scandella. He's going to clear the zone. And that puck's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing. So we get a close-up shot of Oscar Sundqvist and his luscious hair. The forward obviously re-signing for the Blues over the summer after he left the team there for a hot second. He's back, and it's always sunny in St. Louis. Face-off win by the Blues. Sammy Blais going to flip that puck up and in behind the Avalanche goal. Avalanche are going to gain possession, though. Here's Cale Makar, the always deadly member of the Avalanche. Looking for a stretch pass to Rantanen. It's going to get away from him, though. Here's Parayko on the near side. He's trying to cycle it out, but Avalanche pick it back up. Shot on. Broken stick by Cale Makar. And the Blues have the puck. They're looking to break it out of the zone. Here's Colton Parayko. He's pressured. And he's able to regain full control of the puck. He comes to Robert Thomas here. He makes a move in his own zone to clear the puck out of the zone. And he unfortunately turns it over, but Buchnevich takes it right back. Puck goes behind the Avalanche goal. There's Kapanen battling for it. But the puck's going to go to Girard. He gets hit by Tropchenko as he gets the puck to center ice and across the blue line. But the Blues regain possession of the puck. Here's Kapanen. He chases after it, goes into the Avalanche zone. The Avalanche regain possession, and here they come across center ice. Puck gets stolen by Vrana. He's in a foot battle with Bowen Byram. He's going to lose that battle, but they're going to regain possession. Here's Nick Leddy on the far point. Shot on, goes wide. But here is Vrana on the near boards. Excuse me, that's Kevin Hayes. Tropchenko on the puck now. Quick shot on. Stick saved by Georgiev. The Avalanche are going to get possession of the puck briefly. Tropchenko tries to dump the puck in, but is unable to. The Avalanche and Johansson are able to clear the zone and down the ice. Here is Scott Perunovich. For the second time of the period, he's just going to set up shop behind Jordan Bennington and wait for his fellow teammates to set up and get going. Perunovich fakes a couple of moves, but is able to get the puck up to Sundqvist here in the Avalanche zone. He gets taken down. Avalanche are going to get possession back. They're able to clear the zone pretty easily. There's Johnson. He feeds it ahead. Nichushkin looking for O'Connor, but the puck goes off his shoe, his skate, if you will. A couple of players falling down here everywhere. The Avalanche are going to get the puck into the zone. That definitely looked like an offside, but Bennington's going to be able to cover that puck. With 1 minute and 27 seconds left to go in the first period, Blues with a 1-0 lead. Blues outshooting the Avalanche 14-10. There were a couple of collisions there, I think mostly by Avalanche player, same on same crime there, as Sammy Blais heads off for a line change. So we head down to the final 87 seconds of the first period. Defensive zone faceoff for the Blues. Faceoff's going to be to the right of Jordan Bennington as Robert Thomas takes on Mikko Rantanen. Robert Thomas is going to win that faceoff, but the puck bounces around right in front of the goal of Bennington, and here's Nathan MacKinnon. He goes to the point. Makar over to Taves. Shot on, save Bennington. Here's Nichushkin. Goes to Taves, and that's intercepted by Brayden Schenn. Brandon Saad's going to pick up the puck now. He's going to try and take it all himself. He's in on alone. Backhand shot, and it's in! Brayden Schenn with his second of the night. Brandon Saad had a partial breakaway. And he goes around the goal behind the net, feeds it in front to Brayden Schenn, who's able to get that rebound quite easily. It kind of deflects up and over a blooper, as you would say in baseball. And it just goes over everyone into the back of the net. Blues are going to take a 2-0 lead. A quick goal to start the period and a late goal to end the period. Big momentum boosters for the Blues as we see replay. We had Nichushkin and another Avalanche player right behind Brandon Saad. Brandon Saad is going to go to the left of Georgiev, goes behind the net, sees Brayden Schenn's rushing in behind him, plays it to him, and Brayden Schenn's just going to fire it on. It deflects up, and it goes into the back of the net. Blues lead 2-0 with less than a minute left here in the first period now. The Avalanche are coming right back, though. They are not going to let this period get away from them if they can help it. Couple of shots get blocked by the Blues. Here's Brayden Schenn now in the near corner. Finds Jordan Kyrou. He tries to clear the zone, but the Avalanche are just going to be able to keep that in barely. Here's Rantanen now to Makar. Shot on. Save Bennington. Here's Nicoletti. He goes to the far side. Saad and Makar fighting for it. Saad's going to win that battle. It's going to come to Kyrou into center ice. Kyrou now into the near side. He pulls up into the blue zone, and now he takes it back to center ice. Plays it all the way back to Justin Falk. Here's Torrey Krug. Back to Jordan Kyrou. He gets the blue zone. Here's Thomas. Shot on. Save Georgiev, and he's just going to hold on to that one. Thank you very much. 9.8 seconds left to go in the first period. Blues up 2-0. And Deanne is definitely not here. I'm telling you, she's not here. Thanks for joining, sis. I greatly appreciate it. You're here just in time because the first period's almost over, and because there's like a solid 18-minute break in between periods, I'm going to go blow my nose, have a drink, stuff like that. So you'll have to bear with me for just a little bit. But yeah. We got 9.8 seconds to go in the first period. Georgiev's left is the faceoff. Justin Falk takes a slap shot, but it breaks his stick, so the puck goes behind the net. Robert Thomas finds Torrey Krug. A shot, scores! Torrey Krug with 1 second to go in the period. Are you kidding me? The Blues take a 3-0 lead. 1.1 seconds to go in the first period. Unreal. I don't have a lot of words right now. This is awesome. Justin Falk takes a slap shot with about 4 seconds left, and his stick breaks. So you figure, oh, that's going to be about it. But Robert Thomas finds the puck in the far corner. He's going to find Torrey Krug with an absolute dime of a pass right onto the stick of Torrey Krug, and he's going to be able to find the back of the net with a high glove shot. With 1.1 second left to go in the period, the Blues have a 3-0 lead. I don't understand what's going on. Face-off won by the Avalanche, but it doesn't really matter as the period's going to come to an end. And we head into the first intermission. Who would have thought? The last thing I would have expected is A, the Blues have a lead after the first period, and B, have the 3-goal lead on them. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. 1 minute and 8 seconds into the first period, Brayden Schenn scores off the back of Torrey Krug and Justin Falk. And then a bunch of stuff happened for the rest of the first period until we got to 1 minute and 7 seconds left into the first period, when Brayden Schenn gets his second of the period, assisted by Brandon Saad. And then with 1 second left in the first period, Torrey Krug is going to get his first of the season. I know he's been looking for that one. From Robert Thomas and Justin Falk off of a broken stick. So he gets the second assist, but does he really? Who knows? But the Blues take a 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 lead heading into the first intermission. Unbelievable. So saying that, we're going to take a quick little break here. Like I said earlier, I am fighting allergies, so my nose is attacking me from every which direction. So I'm going to go sort that out, have a quick little drink, maybe have a little snack real quick. Don't go anywhere, y'all. We're going to be right back. I do have a little bit of music for y'all, so hopefully that will suffice until I get back. But until then, we'll see you in a few minutes. All right, there we go. We'll be right back.
kissed me and you left me. How dare you do this to me? I don't really care, but baby, you thought that I was crazy. I still thinking in you. I still thinking in you. Oh, come back, kiss me again. Oh, kiss me under. Oh, kiss me under the moonlight. Under the kissed me and you left me. How dare you do this to me? I don't really care, but baby, you thought that I was crazy. I still thinking in you. I still thinking in you.
Every time you cry, I'm always there for you. Always by your side to wipe away your tears. Every time you cry, I'm always there for you. Always by your side. Always by your side. Always by your side.
Kiss me under the moonlight. Kiss me under the Ice cold, swimming against the tide. I wanna forget you, but you pull me in. I know this ocean is far too wide. I wanna forget you. Let me forget you. Push and pull, but you repel me, giving up this fight. Love and hate, we learned the lines. I'm giving up this fight. You've lost, but I don't feel I have won. I wanna forget you, but only time will heal. Too late to erase the bad we've done.
Alright, we are back. Hope everyone's still alive and well, still kicking. We've probably still got about 10 minutes before the second period starts. So, as we approach that, let me know a couple of things. First off, why is this goal horn still going? We gotta fix that real quick. I mean, we've already had to play it 3 times, so that's a bit nuts. But I'm just gonna have to let it run its course real quick. So if you hear that in the background, I do apologize. There's no real need for that to be going down. As we come back from a commercial break here, Braden Shen's on the screen. You see that cut he got from the other day with him and Jordan Kyra running into each other? That was funny. Glad everyone is okay on that front. Let me know how everything's sounding. We'll turn this music down a little bit. Maybe a lot of it, actually. Don't worry, we'll kick that back off whenever the game gets back underway. If you guys got any questions, comments for me specifically, let me know. Love to just chat about a little bit of nothing here while we've got some time in between periods. You just let me know. Just let me know. So we got some. Let's see if we can't pull up a couple of stats here while we're waiting here. Favorite player, Deanne? Great question. I know you want me to say Jake Neighbors for reasons we'll keep off air, but honestly, I think my favorite player on the team is Braden Shen, because he just had he gives me David Backus vibes. He's a solid two-way player who has a knack for getting points as well, and he's just a great leader. Like, obviously he's the captain now, so you know that's kind of proven over the course of the few years he's been on the team, right? So just those kind of guys that are going to be able to lead very easily. They're going to put in 110% every single night. They're going to play great offense, great defense, and not scared to muck it up a little bit whenever things get a little bit dicey and the situation calls for it. So easily for me, Braden Shen. We got a couple stats real quick for you. So after the first period, looks like the shots on goal: Blues 17, Avalanche 13. Face-off percentage is in the Avalanche favor just a little bit, as it's 47% to 53. Power play percentage, obviously the Blues did not get a goal on their only power play of the period. Avalanche didn't have a power play, so they can't score if you don't get one. Blues out-hit the Avalanche 8-7, so pretty even there. Block shots, Blues 9, Avalanche 7. Blues getting their bodies in front of the puck. Very good to see. Always good to see. Giveaways, Avalanche have 5, the Blues only have 2. So there's a pretty big key factor there that is definitely worth noting. Avalanche, I don't think, are very prone to give the puck away as easily as that. So interesting to see there. And yeah, again, the only penalty of the period being against Riley Tufte, tripping against Brandon Saad. As we're coming down towards the end of the first intermission here, give me about 5 seconds to blow my nose and I'll be right back. That was probably a little longer than a few seconds, but I know, yeah. Please stay as I go away. Yeah, very, very cool. You can tell because I had a few people in here and now they're gone, unfortunately. But anyone that comes in and watches, I greatly appreciate. So it could be 0, it could be 1, it could be 20, it could be 200. We're just kind of making do and rolling with the punches and just having fun along the way, honestly. Right. I need to just have like a box of tissues or something right next to me, because that's really the big thing that's coming down on me at the moment. Let's see how we're doing here. I think I was able to skip ahead just a little bit. I think I was a little bit behind on the feed here, so that will definitely help. Alright, I think we've got most everything. Some little kids got to trick or treat with Jake Neighbors and I got to... Yeah, honestly, I'm jealous. Like, any opportunity I'd ever have to hang out with a blues player would be awesome. Let alone, you know, future brother-in-law or something like that. I don't know. Alright. Looks like we're about to get things underway here in the second period, so we're going to drag this down and mute that and change this. Change this from first intermission to second period. Get that rocking and rolling. Make sure everything on the screen is looking fine. Here we go. Excuse me, my dang nose. We got some replays of the first period here. You see Torrey Krug shot on goal, gets deflected by Braden Shen and over the glove of Georgiev. My goodness. Brandon Saad gets it in front of Braden Shen, who's able to score the second of the period. Oh, man. And then finally the third goal here. Robert Thomas finds Torrey Krug, who goes glove side on Georgiev. Is able to make it 3-0 with 1 second left in the period. Now, I'm no genius, but being up 3 goals is a pretty good lead. But the Avalanche are a really good team, and they can score at will if they want to. So let's see how this second period goes as we are underway. The Blues now going from the right to the left. As Robert Thomas tries to feed Parayko, he gets there on the second attempt. Parayko's just going to dump it in so Robert Thomas can chase. Devon Taves feeds the puck all the way around the boards. Tries to clear, but can't. Nick Leddy with a shot on, gets deflected. And that puck bounces out of the zone. Here come the Avalanche now. Here's Nathan McKinnon going on Buchnevich. Tries to find a teammate, but is unable to. Parayko gets in the way, and he deflects that puck off the glass and out of the zone. Here's Parayko again. He goes to dump the puck in, and it goes all the way down the ice, and that's going to be an icing call. As we are already 49 seconds into the second period, Blues get an icing called against them, so that puck's going to come back into the Blues zone. Face off to the right of Jordan Bennington. Avalanche are attacking the right side of the ice. Blues, in turn, going to the left goal. Let's see how well my nose holds up in the second period, eh? Braden Shen against, that is Johansson. Braden Shen's going to win that draw. Goes behind the net. Shen looks to backhand it out of the zone, and it goes to Kapanen, who finds Leddy, who's able to get it out of the zone. Nick Leddy gains the red line, and he's going to be able to dump that puck in only as far as Johansson. Here's Bowen Byron behind the net. He cuts back, coming towards the near side. He's going to feed the puck behind the net. There's Girard. goes to the far side off the boards, and they're able to clear the zone. Puck gets dumped in by Rantanen. Bennington behind the net to play it. Comes around to the near side. Gets as far as Rantanen, though, who's able to find Byram. Shot on. Gets deflected wide. There's Johansson back to Byram. He goes down behind the net. Here's Rantanen. Pressured by a couple of Blues. There's Shen. Rantanen's able to keep the puck, though. He goes all the way to the point. Now he's going to circle back around towards the net. Shot goes right back off Bennington to Rantanen. Tries to find Girard onto the near point, but the puck is overshot, and it goes all the way down behind the net. The Avalanche. Girard now breaks it out. Here comes a pass. Gets intercepted by the Blues, but the Avalanche are able to keep the puck for just a second. Puck's bouncing around a little bit. Wood and Tropchenko go after it. Here's Girard. Down to the near side, right on the red line on the boards. Avalanche get the puck, and they're able to get it into the zone for a couple of seconds before the Blues flip it up and out of the zone. Here is Torrey Krug now, I believe, who's able to find a pass to where the puck gets down behind the Avalanche goal, but the Avalanche look to break out. Kevin Hayes now on the puck. He goes around a defender as he dumps that puck in. Georgiev tries to come out to play it. He was dangerously close to that trapezoid line. But here is Pareko, a shot on. Save Georgiev. Where is it? It's underneath the pads of Georgiev, it looks like. And that's going to be a whistle. Couple of weird bounces here and there. Avalanche tried to clear it a couple of times, not able to. As Georgiev, man, he was really close to that trapezoid line there behind the net. If he obviously goes outside of there, that's a penalty. Colton Pareko gets a shot on with Tropchenko right in front. But Georgiev's able to hide that puck in his pad somewhere and keep that puck out of the net. Face off to the left of Georgiev. It's Sammy Oscar Sundqvist on the draw, but he loses that to an Avalanche player, and they're able to get that puck out of the zone rather quickly. But the puck comes right back in behind the Avalanche goal. Georgiev looks to play it to the far boards. Byram was there, but the Avalanche are able to clear. Here's Colton Pareko now into his own zone with Nicoletti. Pareko's going to take a ride behind his own net, find Sammy Blais on the far boards. He looks to flip it out of the zone, and he's able to, towards Sundqvist, and that puck goes into the Avalanche zone, but the Avalanche are able to pick it up rather quickly as McDermott gets the puck there, and he's going to fire it all the way down the ice, but it's on goal, so Bennington has to play it, and there's no icing. But Kapanen gets the puck to Nicoletti, who comes across the red line. He's going to get to the blue line as well. He goes all the way to the near corner. He tries to play the puck around the net, but he misses, so he goes to the near point. And now the puck gets behind the Avalanche net, but there's no one there as the Blues are changing. Avalanche clear the puck all the way down the zone, though. Torrey Krug looking to screen the puck from Jonathan Drouin, but Drouin's able to pick the puck up. In front, Cale Makar, great save, Bennington. A blocker save off Bennington. It might have missed the net completely, but I believe Bennington got a little piece up on it. The Blues are able to get the puck, and they're trying to clear the zone. Here's Kapanen. He's going to cycle it around his own net, though, and he's going to give the puck away. Here's McKinnon out in front, but Blues players in front to deflect it. But the Avalanche still have possession of the puck. Here's Makar. He comes in front, shot off the crossbar, and it goes to the far corner. Kapanen now. He's looking to clear the zone. Avalanche keep the puck in for a brief second, but Torrey Krug's going to find an outlet pass to Kapanen. He's got Buchnevich busting to the net, and a pass almost gets there, gets deflected just a little bit by an Avalanche player. Avalanche able to clear the zone, but here's Jordan Kyrou now on the puck on his own blue line. Finds Robert Thomas, who goes back to Justin Falk, who's in his own zone. He's with Scandella out on the ice. Looks to find, I believe that was Kyrou on a big outlet pass, and overshot the pass. That was Brandon Saad, actually. So the puck goes all the way down the ice for an icing. We get a replay. Here's Jonathan Drouin. Passes it to McKinnon, who finds Makar streaking towards the net. A shot on goal, I believe, was saved by Bennington. It might have gotten just wide. Couldn't really tell on that replay either. But it looks like Johansson and Shen are going to once again face off to the right of Bennington. Avalanche win the puck. Here's Girard. Looks to get it deep into the zone, but the Blues are able to intercept that puck. A foot race for an icing call, and Girard is going to get there in time for the icing, going up against Jordan Kyrou. You would have figured Jordan Kyrou would have won that battle, considering he won the fastest skater event just a few years ago in the All-Star game, but not to be this time. I'll tell you one thing for free. My nose is fighting me. Big time. Gonna need to find some tissues around here or something here after a while. Once again, you'll never guess it. It's Braden Shen against Ryan Johansson to the right of Jordan Binnington. Linesman drops the puck. Blues win the draw. Here's Scandella. He looks to cycle it around and out of the zone, but they're unable to. Avalanche keep the puck in the zone, and it finally comes to center ice. Brandon Saad ties up with an Avalanche player for the puck. Avalanche get into the zone, but Justin Falk's able to pick up that loose puck. He comes across the red line. He dumps it in. Here's Jordan Kyrou up against Manson. Here's Saad in the near corner. Pass in front's deflected. There's Johansson for Manson. Say that 5 times fast. Here's Byram. Now he's going to get the red line and dump that puck into the zone, where Scott Perunovich is going to pick it up. Goes behind the net for Parayko. And he's going to just sit there for a second, slow it down, and now he advances a little bit. Looks for a pass for someone, but no one was there. Avalanche picked the puck up, though. Here's O'Connor. He's going to find Wood. Going to try and go back to O'Connor, but the pass is just a little too hot for him. Here's Wood now behind. Here is Ross Colton now on the near boards. For Gerard, back to Ross Colton. Now behind the net for O'Connor. Couple of players on either side fighting for that puck. Here's Parayko now on the far side. He looks to get the puck out of the zone. He does, but only gets as far as the red line, where the Avalanche pick possession back up. Here's Wood. He's going to get across the line, dump it behind the net. Jordan Bennington's there to play it. Blues come up out of the zone, but can only get so far, as Ross Colton is there to cause trouble for everyone involved. Parayko now gets in a stick battle. Puck now to Perunovich. He comes to the near side, across the red line into the blue line, into the Avalanche zone. He goes all the way to the far side. He's going to backhand it into the far corner for Robert Thomas. Robert Thomas now on the puck. He makes a couple of moves. He goes back down to the corner, looks to find one in front. Here's Torrey Krug on the near corner. Tough angle shot. Save Georgiev. And that is McKinnon. He's going to be able to break out. He gets across the red line into the blue line on the far side. He's looking. He shoots. Shot. Save. Rebound it just wide. And now the Blues, they come back. Here's Thomas and Buchnevich. Thomas on the puck. He's going to drop it to Buchnevich. Buchnevich tries to dump it into the corner, and he does. Robert Thomas now under the puck. Puck is bouncing around there in that corner. Here's Robert Thomas. Back to Buchnevich behind the net. Goes to the far point. There's Falk. Now to Torrey Krug. Krug shot on. No one in front. Georgiev blockers that puck up and out of play behind his net as we go to a commercial break. Still 3-0 Blues. So we see a replay of a shot by Cale Makar, and it did. I knew it went off the blocker of Jordan Binnington. It was kind of hard to tell from the far angle shot, but on that close angle replay, you see Cale Makar with that lethal shot. Gets saved by Jordan Binnington. Once again, give me 5 seconds so I can blow my nose. I'll be right back. All right, we're here. Gonna need some cake for all this icing. I'm telling you, there's a lot of icing going on. All right, got a couple of moments here before we come back from the commercial break. Just kind of chillaxing real quick. Allergy is still kicking my butt, that's for sure. You would have thought now that the temperature is close to freezing that this wouldn't be an issue, but here we are. Blues really holding their own, though, to start this second period. Coming back from the commercial break, again, I'm going to steal some stats here from the Bally Sports broadcast. You see Kasperi Kapanen, 4 assists, 6 points for the Blues. That's tied for second in both of those categories for the Blues, and he's fourth in time on ice with 16 minutes and 55 seconds per game on average. That's a lot of time. I know just playing floor hockey once a week and playing probably 15 minutes. That stuff's tiring, let alone on ice blades professionally. I digress. Here's Justin Falk, a shot on, gets blocked in front. No one there in a white sweater to pick up the rebound as the Avalanche are going to break out and dump that puck back behind the net. That's Johnson who dumps it in. Bennington's out to play it. Finds Justin Falk on the far side. He's going to find a pass in center ice to Jake Neighbors. He fights with an Avalanche player, is not able to get the puck, but here is Torrey Krug now on the near side. He goes cross ice for Jake Neighbors, but that puck is just a little too far in front of him as Jack Johnson is going to get that pass. Here's McDermott now. He's struggling to find a pass. Sammy Blais almost turned it over from him, but now Schenn does. He's behind the net. He comes in front, goes to the point for Parayko. Parayko on the far boards. He goes behind the net. There is Jordan Kyrou, but he's not able to keep the Avalanche from attempting to clear the zone, but they can't. But now the Avalanche regain control of the puck, and Parayko's going to pick that puck up, but in center ice, so he's going to take it back into his own zone so everyone can regroup. Here's Nick Leddy. He gets the blue line. He's going to dump it in. Here's Brandon Saad, and it looks like that is going to be offsides, actually. Not too many offsides so far tonight, so that's definitely good. So we see 11:37 to go in the second period. Blues up 3-0. Blues outshooting the Avalanche 20-18. 2018, not too bad of a year. That was pre-COVID, so that life was very simple. I digress. Probably shouldn't even try to get into that. I don't even know why I said it. Johansson and Schenn again facing off against each other. Schenn's going to win that battle, and the Blues get into the zone for just a second, but come back to center as Brandon Saad wasn't comfortable in controlling that puck. So they pass it around a couple of times. Here's Scandella on the near side. He's going to dump that puck in behind the net. Blues try and go after it, but the Avalanche pick it up, and they're going to try to break it out, and it deflects around a little bit, but the Avalanche get to center. Here is Tufte on the near side. He tries to take a shot, but that was blocked. Errant pass, shot on, goes wide. Now the Blues have the puck again. Here's Jordan Kyrou on the near side. Tries to find Brandon Saad, but can't. Johansson's going to intercept that puck. And now Nichushkin's going after Scandella for the puck, but the Blues are going to find possession. Scandella again here on the near side. He's going to get that puck to center, but that pass was going to absolutely no one, so that puck travels the entire distance of the ice to lead to, say it with me, Deanne, an icing. Got some shots of some Blues fans out there in Denver. Always nice to see some fans, whether they're living all the way out there or traveling to see the game. Always enjoy. Avalanche win the faceoff. Makar shot on, save Bennington. Rebound goes to Taze in the far corner, pressured by Perunovic, and Schenn's going to try and clear the zone. Fails on the first attempt, but is able to succeed the second time. But the Avalanche regain control. The Blues are changing after that icing. Brent Schenn absolutely goes for a monster hit on, I believe, Nichushkin. Oh, Perunovic fell behind the net, gives the puck away. There's McKinnon. He goes down low. McKinnon's going to pick that puck back up to the point. There's Makar. Comes over to Taves. Shot on. Gets blocked. Goes behind the net. Blues able to pick it up. There's Buchnevich. Tries to clear it. Kapanen is right there. He's unable to get the puck out. Blues have possession, though. Perunovic is just going to flip that puck out of the zone all the way down the ice. Ref is going to wave off icing, as that was a pretty close call. Probably the right decision, though. Robert Thomas is putting pressure on Cam Makar, and he's going to draw a penalty. Robert Thomas is going to get called for, I believe, holding. That is the call indeed. Thomas tried to put some pressure on him on Colorado's zone, and Makar did a nice little spin move on him as he was spinning around him. Robert Thomas thought, nah, I want to hug you for a second. And that's going to cost him. Robert Thomas to the box. As we go to commercial break, Blues still up 3-0. Avalanche going to have their first power play of the evening. All right. Once again, we're back. And I figured the more I talk, the better my allergies would get, but that's just not the case, unfortunately. We got commercials with Christmas lights and stuff going on here. It's a very orange brand, very much a brand that involves a lot of stuff around the house. No free promos though. Christmas trees and Christmas lights, man. Come on. I'll let the turkey have his day. Let the turkey have his day. As we see a picture of Robert Thomas, just being a little impatient in the penalty box. As you see, Robert Thomas obviously goes in for the one-armed little side hug there on Cale Makar. And that's going to give him 2 minutes. Did you see a replay here? Brandon Shen trying to absolutely steamroll Nichushkin. But it just wasn't meant to be this time around because he barely got out of the way in time. Blues on the penalty kill. Here's Sundqvist on the draw. He's going to win it. Parayko's going to find Buchnevich in the far corner. He falls down trying to get possession of the puck, but Parayko's going to help him out and clear that puck all the way down the ice. Georgiev lays it off for Cale Makar as the Avalanche is going to look to set up their power play. Avalanche power play only 20th in the league, 17.4%. I would have assumed that was way higher. But here we go. Here's Makar on the point. Shot on. Goes wide. Mikko Rantanen stretches for the puck, but he's not able to get it. Buchnevich is going to find that puck out of the zone, but he's going to lose possession to Makar as they try and reorganize their power play. Makar gets in to the far side, spins around the puck to the near side. Here's Rantanen. He comes in on goal. Shot by McKinnon. Save Bennington. Rantanen, I don't know if he meant to do it, but he lost control of the puck for a second or laid it off to... Yeah, it looks like he laid it off to McKinnon there. Puck was kind of on edge, though, so it looked like it might have been a little bobble there, but it finds the stick of McKinnon right in the middle of the slot. You do not want to have him shoot from there too many times in a game. Luckily for the Blues, Jordan Binnington was able to make that save quite comfortably. Face off to the right now of Bennington, and need I say it, Johansson and Shen on the face-off. Rantanen gets the puck cleanly off the draw. Shot on, save Bennington. And so we're going to do it all over again. Minute 11 still left in the power play for the Avalanche as they now regain the lead as far as how many shots on goal either team has. Outshooting the Blues 21-20. This time the faceoff's going to be to the left of Bennington, and Brayden Schenn's going to win that faceoff. Justin Falk looks to clear it, but can't. He fans on the clearing attempt. Puck bounces around a little bit. Here's Kapanen and Johansson fighting for it. Kapanen tries to clear. He can't. McKinnon now to Makar on the near side. Shot on. Goes just wide, far side of Bennington. Rantanen picks up the rebound. He's on the far boards. He comes in, makes a move, finds Makar. A shot save. Bennington right into the leg pads of Bennington, and he's able to smother that very, very comfortably. With 49 seconds left to go in the Colorado Avalanche power play. Some nice passing by the Avalanche there. You see here Rantanen on the far boards. He cuts into the faceoff circle, tries to make a move around Falk, finds Cale Makar across the slot. Scandella looking to interfere with the shot a little bit, but it gets cleanly to Bennington. Luckily, he's able to make the save. Here's Sundqvist against Johansson. Johansson wins the faceoff. Here's Makar. He goes to Rantanen, who's not able to control the pass. Nicoletti trying to get that puck out of the zone, but there's 3 Avalanche around him. Puck finds its way to Parayko, and he's going to be able to clear the zone. Here's Sundqvist. It looks like a 2-on-1 with Sundqvist and Buchnevich. Sundqvist to Buchnevich. He scores! A shorthanded goal by Pavel Buchnevich. He's been desperate to find a goal, and wouldn't you know it, he does it on the penalty kill. With Oscar Sundqvist, a 2-on-1. All starts with Nicoletti in the blue zone. He's able to find Colton Parayko, who breaks it out for Buchnevich and Sundqvist. Sundqvist has the puck looking for the pass all the way, and he's able to find Buchnevich, who backhands it right into the top corner of the net past Georgiev. And it's 4-0 Blues in Denver, in Ball Arena. What is going on? Sundqvist goes to his backhand to a crashing Buchnevich onto the net. And he makes it 4-0 Blues. Face-off won by the Avalanche. They still have 20 seconds to go in their power play. They can still salvage something, but that's got to be a insanely demoralizing goal given up by the Avalanche here. Here's Taze over to Ross Colton on the near boards. Back to the point for Colton, or Taze, excuse me. Gerard on the far side gets back over to Colton. Shot goes wide, and that's going to go all the way down the ice, and that's going to kill the penalty. So not only did the Blues kill that penalty, they gave up 4 shots, but they were able to score a goal and make it 4-0 Blues. Here we see Jordan Kyrou racing after a puck. He's going to try and make a move around Devon Taze, but he's not able to. Puck kind of bounces around in the neutral zone a little bit. Here's Vrana to Kevin Hayes. He tries to make a move. He's on the near corner. The puck goes to the far side now. There's Kyrou. Tries to go behind the net to Kevin Hayes. He's out in front. Centering pass. Gets blocked by Devon Taze. And the Avalanche are able to get that puck out of the zone. Centering pass is intercepted. Ross Colton was going to look for the shot there, crashing the net, similar to Buchnevich on that goal just now. We've got a whistle now. And it looks like we got 6:50 left in the second period. Looks like too many men on the ice for the Avalanche. The referee was making some sort of gesture. Excuse me. I don't remember ever seeing that. He kind of did one of these with his finger. I've never seen a referee call or use that motion to call for too many men on the ice. But hey ho, the Blues go into the power play now. The only thing that could make this night better is a power play goal. So we'll see what happens here. Blues 0 for 1 on the night. Jonathan Drouin is going to serve the bench minor. You can let anyone serve that penalty because it wasn't on any one individual in specific. But here we go. Blues on the power play. Robert Thomas on the faceoff. That looks like Olofsson. It is for the Avalanche to take the faceoff. And I believe Robert Thomas just got kicked out of the faceoff. He did not. He did. Excuse me. Yes, Braden Shen now. He's going to take the faceoff against Olofsson. Scrum for the faceoff. The Avalanche are going to come away with the puck. Here's Devon Taze. He's going to try and cycle it all the way around the ice. He does. And now the Blues regain possession in their defensive zone. Here's Robert Thomas skating through the neutral zone. Buchnevich down to Thomas. Back behind the net. There's Olofsson, though, on the far side. He's trying to clear the zone. He can't, but he's able. Nichushkin's able to after Perunovic knocked it down off Olofsson's attempt to clear it, but he couldn't find the puck. Here's Braden Shen now. He's going to try and dump it in and go after it himself, and he does. He's behind the net. Centering pass is missed, but here's Perunovic on the point. Tries to find Shen. He can't control that pass, but Kyrou is able to get it. Here's Shen now to Perunovic on the far point. He tries to find Shen again, but that pass is just a little too weak, and the Avalanche are able to pick up that puck and clear it down the ice. Here's Jordan Bennington. He's able to give it to Perunovic as the Blues are sending their second power play unit out. So here's Kevin Hayes now. He comes through the neutral zone. There's Sammy Blais. He whips the puck around the back of the net. A couple of Blues on O'Connor there. But the Avalanche pick the puck up and clear it all the way down the ice. Here's Jordan Bennington now. He's got an Avalanche coming after him. That's O'Connor, but he finds Krug easily. Now the Blues in the neutral zone. Kevin Hayes now dumps the puck in. There's Brandon Saad behind the net. He finds Vrana. He goes to the point, but no one is there. Here's Kevin Hayes now in the neutral zone. He flips it over to Vrana. He's got some space. He takes a shot. Save Georgiev right into the chest of the Avalanche goalie. We're winning 4-0. Yeah, we're winning 4-0. I don't know if you got the game on yourself, Dad, but yeah, this is nuts. We're playing like a hockey team. This is nuts. We're on the power play. We've already gone 0 for 1. You don't. Well, just listen along. I'm doing my best here. Face off to the left of Georgiev. The Avalanche are going to win the face off and clear that puck down into the Blues zone. We got 17 seconds and counting down on the second power play for the Blues here of this game. Buchnevich finds Kyrou on the far boards, comes to the near side. There's Justin Falk. Power play is going to expire. Here's Buchnevich. He finds Torrey Krug. A shot gets blocked in front. Believe that was O'Connor. And the Avalanche clear the zone as the power play is expiring, so there's no icing. The Blues get possession of the puck. As you see O'Connor limping off the ice. He took that shot right into the leg from Torrey Krug there at the end of the power play. So that's going to hurt. Buchnevich in the near corner. He's got the puck. Centering pass goes straight to Nathan McKinnon, though. Avalanche look to get into the Blues zone. Delayed offside for the Avalanche, so Pareko's just going to pick that puck up and calmly find Leddy, who's going to dump the puck in. Georgiev behind his net. Here's Braden Shen in the near corner. Centering pass for Saad, I believe, but no one is home. Here's McKinnon now, streaking into the Avalanche attacking zone, into the Blue zone. Devontae's behind the net. Braden Shen in the far corner. He gives the puck up to McKinnon. He goes around the Blues goal to the near side. He tries to go to the point for Makar. He does. A shot, Makar on, deflected, and scores. Cale Makar takes a shot from the point. It goes to the right side of Bennington, and Mikko Rantanen, just barely off to the side of Bennington, is able to deflect that puck into the net pretty easily. And the shutout is over for the Blues. Avalanche are able to get on the board. But if you were to tell me the Blues be up 4-1 in the middle of the second period, I'd be taking that all day. Do you see a replay of here? Yeah, it's a very good play. Makar's right in the middle of the point. He takes a shot on. I don't know if it got deflected anywhere in between him and Rantanen, but Rantanen is just to the side of the goal, and he deflects it out of midair. It's a great deflection. And the Avalanche get onto the board with Mikko Rantanen's 9th goal of the season. I said it earlier, he's got 18 points coming into the game tonight. And he is able to cut the deficit down to 3. As the Blues win the faceoff, they get into the offensive zone. The puck gets shot and deflected out of play. As we are about to head into our final commercial break of the second period. 3:39 left in the second. Blues 4-1 lead. Blues were up 3-0 after the first period. 2 goals by Shen and a goal by Krug. And then Pavel Buchnevich scores shorthanded. What? Yeah, a shorthanded goal by Buchnevich from Sundqvist and Pareko just a few minutes into the second period. And then right before this commercial break here, Rantanen gets his 9th goal of the season off Makar and McKinnon. Makar with his 13th assist of the season. McKinnon with his 9th assist of the season. This game, like I said after the first intermission, this game could go the wrong direction very quickly if the Avalanche decide to turn it on, because they can score a lot and they can score quickly if they want to. Dad, you do my thing, or do you do your thing, my friend? You do your thing. As we're at commercial break anyway, that's going to give me a second to, you guessed it, blow my nose. So I'll be right back. All right, I think we're slowly getting better. So we come back from commercial break. We've got a glance at the Hall of Fame inductees this year. We got Tom Barrasso, goalie. Ken Hitchcock, head coach, the all-time Blues coach. Henrik Lundqvist, Mike Vernon, Pierre Turgeon, and Caroline O'Leddy. That is a Canadian... female Canadian player. I apologize. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. It's got to be French, I'm sure. But yeah, big shout out to those guys for making it into the Hall of Fame. Well deserved for all of them. Big time. Puck comes to center ice now. We got 3:30 exactly left to go in the second period. Avalanche have control of the puck. There's Thomas Tata. Tries to get into the blue zone. Jake Neighbors with a big hit from behind on Byram, and that's going to draw a minor penalty, and Tatar's going to get Neighbors' face for it. Some pushing and shoving going on. Sundqvist, Perunovic, they're all in there. As well as Gerard and Johansson from the Avalanche. Yeah, I mean, puck gets deflected. It goes pretty high into the air, so 2 players are are fighting for it. Jake Neighbors is going to hit Bowen Byram pretty heavily from behind. It looks like there's not going to be a penalty, actually. It must have been another reason for the whistle. I was about to say, it looked like a pretty normal hit. Yeah, it was from behind, but, it's not like it was a boarding or anything like that. So, face-off at center ice. Thomas wins the face-off over McKinnon. But the Avalanche are going to try to get the puck into the blue zone. They can't, but they do maintain possession. Here's Cale Makar. Cross-ice pass. Drew in on the far side. Goes behind the net to Rantanen. Here's Rantanen now into the near corner. He's going to go to the point to Makar on the near side. Makes a great move around Robert Thomas. He's going to find Taves. Goes in front looking for Druin, but can't. Blues are able to deflect that pass. Here's Torrey Krug now. Comes across the blue zone. Drops it off to Buchnevich. Looking for a pass to Kapanen. And he's going to get a shot on, but Georgiev's going to make a save. That was picture perfect, identical to the Buchnevich goal. But this time Georgiev was able to make the save. Here's Taves now trying to find a pass in front as that puck's into the Avalanche attacking zone, into the blue zone. But they lose control of the zone. But here's Cale Makar. Stretch pass to Colton. He's going to get into the blue zone. He sets up shop at the far point, dumps the puck into the far corner. There's Wood. He goes behind the net to O'Connor. O'Connor behind the goal. He spins around Nicoletti. Shot on from the point. That gets blocked by Tropchenko. Puck comes behind the net. There's Wood. He's looking to go to the point, but that gets blocked by his own player. Tropchenko going to go fight after the puck in the corner. And that puck cycles around to the near side. Here's Manson now, the defenseman for the Avalanche, behind the goal. He looks to find a pass, but Kevin Hayes is able to intercept that puck quite easily. He's got some pressure on him, though, but he's able to clear the zone. That puck's going to go all the way down the ice, though. Looking for Verana for a long stretch pass, but is unable to get there cleanly. And that's going to be icing. Excuse me. Pardon moi. Icing called on the play there, so everyone for the Blues has to stay onto the ice. As you see the face-off stats, the Blues are losing the face-off battle 17-20. As Kevin Hayes loses the face-off, a quick shot on goal by McKinnon, I believe. But that goes right into the chest of number 50, Jordan Bennington. Clean face-off win by Rantanen. Goes straight to McKinnon. Takes a shot from the top of that face-off circle, the big outer one. But because of the stoppage from the save by Bennington, Blues are able to get some fresh bodies on the ice. Thomas wins the face-off over Rantanen. Volk is going to pick that puck up, but he's going to fire it all the way down the ice for another icing. It was a pretty slow pass from Falk. It definitely didn't look like he was trying to clear that puck all the way down the ice, but let alone it does. Luckily, though, everyone on the ice for the Blues is pretty darn fresh. You can see in the bottom of the screen, if you're watching on Bally Sports, every single member of the Blues on the ice have been out there for 7 seconds. So no tired legs out there just yet. Face-off goes, takes a couple of weird bounces. The Avalanche are fighting for it in the far boards, but Braden Shen's able to pick that puck up. He's going to find Torrey Krug and take it to center ice. Gains the blue line. And Brandon Saad trying to get the puck behind the net. But here's Shen on the far corner. Avalanche are able to intercept it, though, and they get to neutral zone. Here's Cale Makar. He goes straight down Broad Street, but Blues are able to deflect the pass. As there's now 1 minute left in the second period. Here's Mikko Rantanen, goes back into his own zone for Cale Makar. And he pulls up. Takes it behind his own net, right in front of Georgiev. And now Makar, he skates out behind his own net. Long stretch pass. He's able to find a teammate. Looking for Tatar, though, but Nicoletti's going to be able to intercept that pass and clear the zone. Avalanche are able to regain possession, though, only for a brief moment as Sammy Blade makes a big hit on Thomas Tatar. Here's Sundqvist now behind the net. Sammy Blade tries to hit Tatar, but isn't really successful in doing so. Tatar and Sammy Blade now fighting in the corner for the puck, though. Sammy Blade's going to win that. Looks to go to Nicoletti to the near point, but is unable to. Looks to be some afters behind in the zone, but here's Devon Taves to Girard. Back to Taves. Gets deflected around right in front of the net. Looks like the Avalanche are going to take a minor. Looked like Tatar was trying to just battle for the puck there, and it looked like his stick got right into the face of Sundqvist. So it's probably going to be a high stick or a cross check or something like that. With 0.7 seconds to go in the first period, we've got some fireworks here at the end of each period. Torrey Krug scoring the third goal for the Blues with 1.1 second to go in the first. Thomas Tatar is going to draw a 2-minute minor for roughing is the official call. There was probably 2 or 3 other options you could have had here. Let's see a replay here. You see Girard takes a pass to Taves. Save Bennington. Puck gets deflected into the air right in front of him. Tatar and Sundqvist are kind of waving their stick at it, going after it. Tatar puts his gloves and his stick right into the face of Sundqvist. It's pretty, yeah, it looks like an elbow kind of glances him as well. So pretty fair call, I'd say. They do throw up a little bit of extra time, so there's 1.5 seconds left officially in the period. I don't expect someone to score here, although that would be crazy. But it looks like the Blues are going to have a nice power play to start the third period. Here comes the face-off. Shen kind of wins the face-off, but it goes to where there are no Blues players. So the time's going to wind down to end the second period. Wow. Blues up 4-1 after 2 periods. Yeah, I was not expecting this one tonight, boys and girls. I was not expecting this one. I think when the Blues were in Colorado a couple of weeks ago, they ended up losing 4-1. So it'd be nice to kind of flip the script just a little bit. Got some replays here before we go to commercial of Jordan Bennington with a couple saves. Buchnevich crashing the net with his shorthanded goal to make it 4-0 before Mikko Rantanen makes a great deflection off a Cale Makar shot to make it 4-1. And that's how things stand after 2 periods. So, once again, I'm going to go blow my nose and try and figure out what's going on with my allergies. But I will not be gone for like 10 minutes like I was in the first intermission. Just give me a quick second here, and I shall return. Right, we are back. So we are going to throw on some music here, just to kind of have a little bit of background music going. Just to, kind of pass the time just a little bit. Let me know what's happening. what's happening? Got me plenty of water to stay hydrated, try and keep these dang allergies out of the way. Steven, hey man, great job with the live stream. Hope your night is going well. Happy to come across your channel. I appreciate it, Steven. Thank you very much. Steven, Stefan, there's a PH in there. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But I appreciate you joining, man. I appreciate it. I know nowadays especially, there's literally a million different things you could be doing with your night. So I appreciate you taking some time to stop by and hang out for a little bit. I do genuinely greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Just had Taco Bell, so that's dope. Yeah, Taco Bell's dope, dude. I've just got some vanilla wafers here, so although I did have Chick-fil-A for lunch earlier, so I guess things aren't all bad, right? But yeah, Taco Bell's good. What'd you get from Taco Bell? Because that is a big thing, depending on what you get, that could say some stuff. get Stefan a lot, but it is Steven. All right, I'll say Steven. I know with that spelling, you know, it can get confusing, I'm sure. You know, obviously, like if you spell it like you did with the V, obviously, but you know, with the PH, it can get a little crazy there. I don't know why it's taking so dang long for the chat to kind of pop up on the actual live stream there, but yeah, Blues up 4-1 after 2. Yeah, did not expect this one. I know the Blues, you know, we won the other day, even though we tried to not win the game. Because, you know, going 0 for 7 on the power play, not what you want at all. But yeah, and yeah, to be honest, I mean the Coyotes have had our number lately. I don't understand why. I don't get it exactly, but hey ho, that's just the way she goes, I guess. Like the setups, all your jerseys. How many do you own? Oh, I've got plenty. I've got a whole. So there's a couch right here that kind of has, you know, a setup right here. I've got all this right in front of me. There's a TV right here. I've got the St. Louis City flag covering my TV because I have a couple lights right here pointing at me, and there's a big glare off of it right there. It's not fun to look at. So luckily that flag kind of keeps that reflection at bay. My brother gave me this as a wedding gift. Thankful for that. I still gotta find a place to hang it though. I don't have anywhere to put it as of the moment. But yeah, I've got a bunch of jerseys too. I've got pretty much 3 different Blues jerseys here. Well, 2 jerseys, 1 shirt that's signed by Bernie Federko, the legend. And I've got a couple other jerseys right here. If you give me a second. Got the newer retro one. I got this a couple of years ago. One of the jerseys kind of in this corner right here is the older version of this and is actually signed by Kelly Chase, so that's really cool. Really fortunate for that. I've got the lovely Patrick Mahomes. You know, ever since the Rams left, I've kind of been struggling to find a certain football team to cheer for. You can kind of see it behind me though. I do have a Josh Allen jersey. I'm very partial to the Bills. They're kind of my team if I had to pick one, but gotta get a Mahomes jersey because, you know, he's a legend. And then yeah, I've got, you can see right here, the 2 St. Louis City jerseys. I'm a big soccer guy. Like hockey and soccer are my 2 sports, so you know, I'm always partial to watching those. And on that couch over here, just to this side, like I said, I got right there most, not all, but most of the kind of specialty jerseys that the St. Louis City soccer team put out. They got the Mexican heritage one. I don't remember the exact wording, but it's the, you know, fight childhood cancer or something like that as well. And then a bunch of other soccer jerseys over there. Some national teams, some other club teams. Yeah, it's not too bad. I'm kind of running out of places to put them. I have another hanger right next to the Josh Allen one there. You can't see it on screen, but I might as well put that Blues jersey back up since I have time, you know. I know this is great content, I'm sure. So thanks for stopping by and watching all this mess. Right, hopefully that looks pretty good. Right on. Definitely a nice way to kill some time here before the third period gets underway. So we still got some time before all of that. But yeah, let me know. Is the music sounding fine? Is it a little too loud? Is it a little too soft? And obviously, I'll turn it back off once the the third gets underway. Won't have to worry about that. Nice job. Those are awesome. Thanks for sharing. Should wear that home Blues jersey if you want. It'd be awesome for the stream for the third. Yeah, I very easily could. Yeah, screw it. I've got a Winter Classic one here that I'll put up over there. In the meantime, right. Right, jersey is on and ready to go. I know my father was in the chat here a second ago, and he was gifting me this for Christmas or a birthday present. I don't remember, but he's been a Blues fan since he was 2 days old, and he does not like these jerseys. So. Oh, hey, speak of the devil, just in time. What's up, Dad? I just threw on your favorite jersey for the third period here, so I'm sure you're you're happy about that. Oh, you restarted DirecTV? Yeah, I've had to kind of finesse my way around ESPN Plus to take it off. No, we're gonna keep it on for the third. But yeah, so we got YouTube TV, and Bally Sports isn't on YouTube TV, but I do have a ESPN Plus subscription. But obviously, you can't watch Blues games if you're from St. Louis because of blackouts and stuff, all that jazz, all that crap. But I do have a VPN on my computer here, so I can pretend like I'm somewhere else in the country. So it's a nice little way to take that off. Great, thanks, Steven. I appreciate it. How happy were you when the Blues won over Boston in 19? I'm sure you're really happy. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that whole weekend was awesome. I'm trying to remember because we won it on a Wednesday, and it was it the Friday or was it the Saturday when the parade was? And my family, my dad's brother and his family. We're all there. Yeah, it was Saturday. We showed up to Market Street at 6 a.m. and yeah, just pretty much tailgated for the whole morning and whatnot. There was a huge thunderstorm came through, and we were set up right next to a big dumpster, so our setup started to flood a little bit. We had to move it. It was a fun time, but yeah, it was absolutely amazing seeing them win. I think officially I've been like a Blues fan for, I'm 25. We'll say I was a fan we'll call it like 7 or 8. So, 17, 18 years. And, I was elated, but like my dad and other people who've been fans either since day one or from like the 70s and 80s who've had to wait even longer than me to see the Blues finally get one. That was part of it for me too. It's like, man, some people just waiting for literally the 50, what would it have been, the 52, 53 seasons for us to finally get it. Like, yeah, that was a huge day. That was a great day. Took you to the Carolina game when I was 6. Okay, so 19 years. And I still barely, not very much, but barely remember that game. Yeah, because we were living out there. Yeah, it took me to that hurricane. I think that's why I have like a second team sort of mindset for the Hurricanes. play favorites much. What do you mean? What do you mean, Deanne? But yeah, I think that's why I got a secret love for the Hurricanes, because that was the first game I ever been to in person, was the Blues versus the Hurricanes. Yeah, lots of fun. That was a great time. That game, any Blues game I've ever been to. Well, thanks, Steven. I appreciate all the kind words there. You say happy for you guys and your fan base. So, what? I'm assuming you either A, don't have a team that you go for, or you have a different team. So I'm curious to see what the answer is to that question. I think Dad has taken everyone to a Blues game alone except me. Then let's go see Jake. There you go, Dad. You gotta take the end to see Jake Neighbors play. Fan offered you a Carolina Souvenir Cup and you wouldn't take it. Well, yeah, that's because I was 6 and I was following you blindly. I'm sure there was something you had said either that day or something before. It's like, oh, if it's not Blues, then it's not good, and it's not, holy enough to be in this house or something like that. But yeah, that does sound like me at the time. I know I was a lot more of a homer way back when. I still am, but Of course you told me to take it. Yeah, I'm just talking out of my butt now. Although, yeah, I'm sure you're right on that one. That's funny though. Hopefully, I don't know if it would ever happen, especially because I don't think Dylan's gonna be out there in DC for much longer. Who knows, obviously, but be cool to go see a game out there somewhere on the East Coast again. Maybe they got like a whole East Coast trip. You go Washington, Philly, New York, Boston. How about Eureka winning? Man, that was an insane game. Yeah, I kind of did a quick little scouting report in the days before just to see, what I would have to expect. And Rockwood Summit, they were 10-0. Or 9-0, I think. 9-0 or 10-0 something? Yeah, they were 10-0 because they had a first round bye. And the only game they had won by less than 7 was against Marquette. And they blew the brakes off of everyone else, so I thought Summit was going to win pretty easily. I mean, yeah, Eureka was the 2 seed, but they were 5-4 going into the district playoffs. And they just punched them right in the mouth. The first 2 drives were quick. The defense showed out, but then Eureka scored first, and they never gave up the lead. I mean, they got to 21-17, I think. They're in the third, but that was as close as it got. I was not expecting Eureka to travel to Fenton and then beat them by 18 points like that. I was not expecting that, so that was a lot of fun to be a part of for sure. And yeah, everything went smooth. Everything was great. That was a fun time. It kind of got cold. Crystal plays Vincent. I saw. I got a text with all of the halftime scores, and yeah, I saw that we were losing 6-0. I was like, oh no, I don't want to lose, but yeah, glad that we got the win there, and glad that everything worked out. So, all right, we're gonna shut the music off because the third period's about to get underway. But I was hoping that St. Vincent was going to lose because I talked to Ray. There's no way we're going to St. Vincent for that game, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, hopefully Crystal can win. I know Kale and all them will be very excited for that. All Blues fans, even though I'm personally a Panthers fan, was born in sort of a little north of Miami. Like Miami teams always will. I live in Kansas City now. There you go. Panther. I mean, yeah, that what was it? Was it Game 5 or Game 6 last year for the Panthers there in the finals? Where they got the brakes beat off of them. That was not fun to watch. So I'm sure that was not a fun night to be a part of. We do love Matthew Tkachuk, though. Obviously, his dad played for the Blues forever, and both Tkachuk boys I absolutely love. They're both just perfect hockey players, if you ask me. But we are officially underway in the third period, so we're going to get after it. I'm going to change this and try and talk at the same time as the Blues have the puck, going from left to right. Here's Thomas. He gets the zone. Kyrou shot on. Save. Georgiev comes to the far side for Brayden Schenn, I believe. He plays catch with Kyrou. Here's Krug. Over to Thomas. Comes down to Kyrou right next to the goal. He goes behind it now. Looking for a pass. He finds Schenn on the far point. He's not able to control that pass, though. The Avalanche pick the puck up. Here's Cale Makar coming down to the far side. Shot on. Gets deflected and wide of the goal. Makar tries to bounce it off Bennington from behind the goal, though. He's not able to do so. But the Avalanche keep the puck for a couple extra seconds and finally dump the puck all the way down. Here's Torrey Krug now with 1 minute and 5 left in that power play that started right at the end of the second period. Buchnevich plays catch with Thomas. Here's Krug at the point, far side. Here's Kyra now near side. Back to Krug. He goes to the middle of the point now. Finds Brayden Schenn. A shot on. Gets deflected wide. Here's Buchnevich now in the far corner to Thomas. Goes to the point for Schenn. He's able to control that puck. Goes down to Thomas. Cross ice. Buchnevich shoots. Scores! Buchnevich with his second of the night. And the Blues are going to make it 5-1. And the Blues score on the power play. The Blues have scored on the power play. Hide your kids, hide your wives, because the Blues scored on the power play. For the first time in weeks, the Blues score a power play goal. We're way ahead of my... Well, I mean, if you can, then, Dad, since I'm ahead of you, if you wanted to pause my side of it for a few seconds to try and even it out, that helps. I know trying to even it up can be tough. So if you wanted to try and pause it on my side to try and even it out a little bit, that's something that I do whenever I watch people that do this sometimes. It was a fun run, and it gets to the Stanley unexpected. Yeah, the Panthers definitely had an unexpected run, especially, coming up against Boston in the first round and being down 3-1 and coming all the way back. And yeah, that even though, you weren't able to get to all the way to the finish line, yeah, I'm sure that was a very enjoyable time to be a Panthers fan for sure, Steven. Just like every other goal the Blues have scored, the Avalanche get some sustained pressure in the Blues zone, but here's Kapanen now. He's got a partial break. He's in all alone. He makes a couple of moves, and Georgiev makes a great pad save. Rantanen touches the puck, and there's a whistle. It looks like there's going to be a penalty. Kapanen is down in the corner. Kapanen was able to steal the puck off of a defenseman for the Avalanche, and he had a partial breakaway. Goes backhand, forehand to the backhand again, and it gets a pad save. Looks like Cale Makar. I think he said number 8. It is Cale Makar. He's got a tripping penalty against Kapanen. So the Blues go back to the power play. You get a replay of the shot and the penalty and whatnot. Yeah, Cale Makar completely upends Kapanen, and he goes almost headfirst into the boards, though. Makar trips him up. Kapanen goes to the forehand there to shoot it. Tries to go into the bottom corner, but Georgiev's able to make the save. You're synced up. All right, sweet. We're rocking and rolling now. Blues go back to the power play. Maybe they score another one. Who knows? Cale Makar's in the box, so that's definitely going to help out their chances. As Buchnevich has the puck behind the goal. Here's Thomas. Cycles it to the far point for Schenn. Here's Kyra now. Goes back to Schenn unintentionally, but here he is. That puck goes all the way behind the net to Torrey Krug. Here's Buchnevich on the near point. Now Schenn looks for a pass to Thomas on the far boards. He travels up towards the point. Pass now to Kyra behind the net. He's looking for something. Goes behind the net to Thomas. To Schenn in the shot. Slot, shot, score. The hat trick for Brayden Schenn. His third goal of the game. And the Blues have 2 power play goals in 1 period. Let alone 1 game, 1 period. What the heck is going on? I am for certain I'm for certain the Blues are not going to score another goal. Not a let alone power play goal. I think the Blues will score another goal for the next week. This is by far the most offense we've had in a game. We get a replay. Kyler's behind the net. Goes to Robert Thomas, who finds Braden Shen in the top of the slot, and he puts that sucker top corner over the blocker of Georgiev and makes it a 6-1 game. Did you see we get some more? Man, that was perfectly in the top corner there. Buchnevich in front screening as well. 6-1 Blues, only outshooting the Avalanche by 1, 28-27. But the power play is 2 for 4 on the night, as we have a beanie on the ice, ladies and gentlemen. Hat on the ice. 6-1 with 17:11 to go in the third period, and it looks like Georgiev is getting the boot. Prosvetov, I think that's how you pronounce it. Ivan Prosvetov is going to replace Georgiev. There's too many Russian goalies, man. These names are going to be hard for me to pronounce. How many Blues games have you been? And any memorable ones? I mean, I've been to countless Blues games. I don't know how many I couldn't count, honestly. As far as memorable ones, definitely that one in Carolina that I went with my dad that we were talking about earlier. I've been to one with my dad in Chicago. We ended up losing that game, but that was a lot of fun. Definitely a good story behind that one too. But been to a couple of playoff games. The number one game I've been to though has to be Blues Blackhawks first round game 7 at home. I think it was 2016, the 2015-16 season. Whereas once again it was me and my dad again. Dad got last second tickets to the game. I was in school. I was in high school. Got called into the office. It was my dad. Everyone, even myself, was like, "Oh crap! I got in big trouble here. I don't know even what I did." It was like, "Oh, it's your dad. He wants to talk to you." It's like, "Hey, you want to go to the game 7 against the Blues' biggest rivalry or biggest rivals?" So I'm like, "Yes, absolutely." So it was 2017. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, I couldn't remember which year it was, but yeah, that was a great game to go to. Troy Brouwer scoring the game-winning goal against his old team. Almost kicked it in, but then backhands it in. Yeah, that's by far and away the best, the most memorable game I've been to. Shot Cale Makar goes just wide, though. As the Blues, again, they're giving up a little bit of offensive pressure for the Avalanche here. Here's Jonathan Drouin. But pass gets intercepted. Blues able to get it to center. Goes into the Avalanche zone, but Avalanche are able to regain possession. Here's Makar on the near side. He goes to center ice. Gets the red line. Looks to find Nichushkin on the far side. Can't control the puck, though, and the Blues are able to clear the zone. Here's Tropchenko. He's going to get the puck in deep. Puck's in the feet of Makar. He can't find it, but he eventually does, and he's able to get possession. Tries to flip it up out of the zone, but only as far as Pareka, who's pinched on the blue line. But that puck does find Makar, who clears it to center ice. Now into the Avs offensive zone. A shot gets deflected wide by the Avalanche. I believe that was O'Connor. There's Woody. Looks for a pass to Bowen Byram, but that goes over his stick and out of the zone, all the way into the Avalanche zone. Here's Girard. Gets deflected in by Wood. It does miss him, actually. It was Colton that he was looking for, but he missed the puck. That goes all the way down for icing. Icing against the Avalanche with the fourth line on the ice. Or excuse me, the third line. I've got the lineup for the Avalanche on my phone here just because I don't have all the names and numbers memorized just yet. We'll get there eventually, though. Shen and Colton in the face-off circle. Oh, that's Sundqvist. That's a 7, not a 1. It is a 1. It's Braden Shen. Blues win the face-off, but the puck goes behind the net. The Avalanche try to clear the zone. Puck is on the half boards in the zone here. They do eventually clear the zone. And here's O'Connor, tries to make a move around Scandella. Puck gets dumped into the Blues zone. Here's O'Connor up against Scandella in the corner. That puck finds its way to Shen. He goes cross ice and is able to clear the zone. Here's Brandon Saad, goes around the far side. Shot goes high and wide. And Braden Shen's going to pick up that puck, goes down behind the goal. tries to find Blay in front, but he's not able to find that puck there. Here's Brandon Saad right in front of the slot. Shot on, saved by Prosvetov. But the Blues still have possession. Here's Krug. He's on the point. He winds up for a slap shot. Shot deflected by Wood, I believe. But it goes wide, and the Avalanche able to pick the puck up and clear the zone, but only as far as Krug, who finds Saad right back into the zone. He tries to make a move around an Avalanche to player. Here's Falk, makes a move around another player. Shot on, gets saved by Prosvetov. And the Blues still have possession. They're making a line change on the fly. Here's Sundqvist in the far corner. In front, shot on. Jake Neighbors can't get much on it, though. Prosvetov's able to make that save quite comfortably. And now here is the Avalanche. That's Olofsson on the far corner. Goes to the point, looking for Jack Johnson, but can't get there. Here's Jake Neighbors, though. He's got a 2-on-1 with Tropchenko. He gets the puck, shot on, save Prosvetov. Really good pass by Jake Neighbors on the partial 2-on-1 to Tropchenko. And I don't think he was able to get all of it on that shot, but is still, nonetheless, a good save by Prosvetov, who takes over the Avalanche goal, in relief of Georgiev, because he led up 6 goals in this game. So we get some replays of the attempt there. Yeah, there's Tropchenko. Tries to go high blocker. Just can't get it high enough, though, as Prosvetov is able to get that blocker on the shot. Face-off to the left of Prosvetov. Avalanche are going to win the face-off. Puck's behind the Avalanche net. Here's Sammy Blais, though. He gets control of the puck. He's trying to find a pass, but he can't. Here's Mikko Rantanen, though. He gets it to center. He loses control of the puck, though, and Sammy Blais is going to poke it back to his defenseman in Scandella, who finds Perunovic to center ice. Tries to find a cheeky little pass there in the middle. Here's the Avalanche now. Shot on right into the glove of Bennington. I can't tell who that was on the shot for the Avalanche, but Bennington's able to make that save pretty easily as we head to our first commercial break of the third period. It is Blues 6, Avalanche 1 in Ball Arena, Denver, Colorado. Blues are making the Avalanche look like fools. Fools, I tell you. Is McKinnon playing? He is playing. I don't know if I've seen him in the third period, but he was out there the first 2 periods for sure. I wonder if I could potentially find something on the Avalanche Twitter or something like that, but I'm not finding anything. They're just posting scores, really, and scores at intermission and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know why. Either he's just been invisible or hasn't played in the third period. Glad you got to witness a great Game 7 win. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, absolutely. No problem, Steven. Let me remove or adjust this a little bit so I don't get my face cut off a little bit. I know you both had a really awesome night at the game. Thanks for sharing your experience. It means a lot here. I'm a great Blues fan. Well, I appreciate it, Steven. I really do appreciate it. Thanks again for stopping by and enjoying the stream and sharing some time with me. Again, I greatly appreciate it. There's like I said, there's probably a billion different things you could be doing with your time, especially on a Saturday night, for sure. But yeah, thanks for sharing some time with me. I do appreciate it. I know I don't know about you, Steven. I know myself am a big Mizzou college football fan. I'm sure you're from Miami, so I would assume you're a fan of one of those college schools down there, if it's Miami or Florida State, one of those. But big college football win for Mizzou over Tennessee today. They impressed mighty fine. Here's the ensuing face-off from the commercial break. The Avalanche get control of the puck. It's behind the net of Bennington. Puck comes in front, but Buchnevich is there easily. Here's Kyra now on the puck. He's got one man to beat us. Makar, he takes a shot. Save Prosvetov. Again, we'll get there eventually. Avalanche get control of the puck in their zone, though. Here's Nichushkin on the near side. He's looking for Devontae. He does. Finds Nichushkin again. Shot on. Gets deflected by Robert Thomas. Deflected into the netting behind the goal. And there was Nathan McKinnon on the ice there. He is A-OK, it seems. Lived in Kansas City for a while. I was only in Miami for 7 years, but family lived in the area. Been in KC for 20. There you go. So I'm sure you've adapted well to all the Kansas City teams then, right? I'm sure. Right. Avalanche have control of the puck, kind of. Here's O'Connor in the near corner. There's Girard on the point. Now goes over to Byram. Shot goes wide. And it looked like Girard broke his stick there trying to find a puck. So there's a great pass by Falk to Neighbors, who's in all alone against a stickless Girard. Shot by Shen, looking for a fourth. But that's puck is saved by Prosvetov. Neighbors looking for a pass to Shen. He gets the puck, but he goes toppling down into the corner. The Avalanche are going to get that puck and clear the zone. Only as far as Falk, though, who finds Torrey Krug, who is just going to circle back around in his own zone and regroup as the Blues forward core makes a change. Here's Falk ahead for Kevin Hayes. Tropchenko's now behind the net, battling against a Navs player, but the puck comes to Nichushkin. He's going to clear the zone. He finds a teammate. Here's McKinnon streaking through the middle of the Blues zone, but he loses control of the puck. There's Jonathan Drouin, who falls as he tries to pass the puck. Blues are able to clear the zone. Here is Kevin Hayes now on the far side. He's got a wide open Vrana if he wants it. He does eventually get there, and a shot is partially fanned on, so it deflects right into the glove of Prosvetov. Pretty good save by the new goalie. Excuse me. Been in KC for 20 years or so I'm a Missouri native. I'm well aware of the Mizzou-Kansas old rivalry. Yeah, big time. I know they don't really play much ever since Mizzou went to the SEC from the Big 12. I never really got into all the college sports until Mizzou went to the SEC, so I never personally experienced that big rivalry. I know they still play in basketball and stuff like that almost every year, so it's still there and alive, but definitely nowhere near as big as it once was, right? For sure. But here we are back in action here as Devon Taves has the puck under the near side. He gets into the Blues zone. He's got Tatar in the front of the net. He drops it off to Johansson. Shot on save, Bennington. Puck is right in front of him for a brief second, but Bennington's able to cover it up. Pretty good play there. Devon Taves had Tatar crash in the net, but he decided to drop it off to Johansson, try and get a screen from Tatar. But Tatar kind of got out of the way of Bennington there on that replay, looking for a deflection, obviously, but Bennington was able to see that all the way home. That puck went right into his chest and then falls right in front of him, so he's able to cover it up quite nicely. But the ensuing faceoff is just to the right of Bennington. Looks like Thomas and whatever that guy's name is, number 20, that's Ross Colton. Thomas wins the faceoff. Blues chasing after the puck now in the Avalanche zone. Makar is able to pick that puck up and get it to neutral's ice. That was Torrey Krug who was able to pick that pass up there. There's Robert Thomas looking for a stretch pass. Shot on save. Prosvetov on Buchnevich. Thomas had a wide open Buchnevich, and he was able to get that pass over there. I think it took a deflection on the way, so it wasn't quite as strong of a pass as it could have been, as we see a replay of it. It hit Makar's stick on the way, so it didn't take a deflection as soon as he passed it, but Makar was able to barely slow it down, so Buchnevich didn't have quite as much time to rip that shot off as he would have liked. Goaltending's been great this year. Bennington's been unreal. Hofer's done really well, backing him up as well. I've been really impressed with him. Puck goes down the ice, but they wave off the icing as that's McDermott beats Torrey Krug to the icing. Puck in front. Couple of Avalanche players jamming away at it. That's Olofsson and Tufte jamming away at Bennington's pad, but Bennington's able to hold strong and get the whistle. But yeah, goaltending's been unreal. The boys between the pipes have been buzzing. I figured Bennington wouldn't have as bad of a year as he did last year either. I think that was all down to the fact that I'm pretty sure last year was the first year of his new contract, maybe second year. But it always seems like goalies take a year or two to kind of find form once they sign a big contract. Go to Royals games if you receive tickets. I just like The food and atmosphere, especially on a great fun night. I've only been to one Chiefs/Dolphins game, and it was loud. My ears sensitive. Yeah, the Arrowhead Stadium is very, very loud. I've never been to a Chiefs game. I would love to go though, because that stadium is absolutely raucous. They're a crazy bunch over there. I I understand if you got sensitive ears, you probably wouldn't be able to take it much. So, but yeah, that's cool. Baseball games are fun to go to as well. I'm not the biggest baseball guy. It's kind of hard for me to watch it on TV, but really with any sport, if you're there in person, it's a great time. It's a lot of fun, for sure. A little bit of action there as I was speaking, though the Blues are able to get a face-off in the offensive zone there. Are you all St. Louis natives? If it is okay to ask, it is a fun area. Yeah, I mean, so I was born in Virginia. My dad was in the Navy at the time, but that didn't last long. We kind of bounced around a little bit, but we've been in the St. Louis area for 2020 about 15, 16 years now. So I always say I grew up in St. Louis. We've been here for a long time. So here's Nichushkin, gets around at Scandella. Shot on goes wide though, and the Blues looking to grab that puck. There is Tropchenko helping it its way out of the zone. Here's Makar now, comes back into the zone. Shot gets blocked by Perunovic. Puck falls to Kevin Hayes. He goes around behind the net to Marco Scandella, who's going to clear the zone. Stretch pass looking for a teammate, but isn't able to get there. Vrana is going to help that puck all the way down behind the Avalanche goal, though. Yeah, St. Louis is a great area. I would say that to anyone. I mean, you see things in the news about how many, all of the crime and stuff like that. And, unfortunately, that is a part of St. Louis. The thing I would rebut against that, though, is that it is mostly contained to specific areas where there are a lot of like gangs and stuff like that. Obviously you don't want to see any of that anywhere, right? But Blues are going to dump that puck for an icing call with 9:08 to go in the third. But yeah, if you stay to certain areas and certain suburbs and stuff like that, you're guaranteed to find a good time in most of those areas. Obviously, you want to stay out of certain areas, and I feel like no matter what metro city you're in, you're gonna find those kind of spots. So good thing you didn't go to the T Swift concert. You were ringing for like 3 days. Yeah, I bet that concert was a little crazy for even Arrowhead. I'm glad that you guys had a great time at that concert, though. Here's Tatar in the near corner on the puck. He's pressured by Nick Leddy. Robert Thomas joins the fray as well as Johansson. But Thomas is going to win that puck battle, and the puck's going to come to the neutral zone. Thomas finds Buchnevich. Buchnevich winds up for a one-timer, saved by Prosvetov. That puck hit him right in the chest, I believe, so not too hard of a save for him to make. But after that save, we're going to go to commercial here. 8:48 to go. In the third period, Blues up 6-1 on a pretty lovely Saturday night for St. Louis Blues fans. Imagine Indiana had to have been big and loud. The Missouri River. Yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff. Yeah, like you said, Steven, in St. Louis here. Busch Stadium's, it might as well be a national park, right? There's a couple baseball stadiums around the country like that. The St. Louis Art Museum, easy for me to say, is a lot of fun. The zoo is a great time. The best part about those is that it's, both of those are free to get in. Like, you don't see that hardly anywhere anymore. So that's a lot of fun to be a part of, for sure. But yeah, and me personally, like, St. Louis is one of those cities where it's like the perfect size for me. Like, I don't think I could ever. Granted, I live in a suburb of St. Louis. I'm about, 30, 35 minutes outside of downtown. But even still, like, you look at New York City or Boston, Chicago, LA, Seattle, Miami, some of these, bigger cities in the country. It just seems like it's a little too much, if you know what I mean. The cool thing is that you can, I can be a half hour away from almost anything that you can find in any other big city. Then, if I want to, I could turn 180, go a half hour the other direction, and you're in the middle of the woods. You can go camping and stuff like that. Yeah, on this jersey, yeah, the design on this jersey, yeah, it's a oh, this one's upside down. I'll do this one. Yeah, it's a trumpet on the shoulder there. I really like these as a shoulder patch. There are plenty of people on Twitter and online that do designs and stuff, make up their own jerseys and stuff, which most are really cool. But they'll try and put that like on the front here. I just don't enjoy it on the front, but it looks perfect on the shoulder right here. It is a very nice touch, especially for these jerseys for sure. I don't complain about these at all. All right, coming back to action here is we've got Wood goes all the way behind the net. Pass for Byron. Shot goes high and wide. That comes to the near point, though, for Gerard. Goes to Wood in the middle of the point. Saved by Bennington, though, and the rebound goes to Scandella. He tries to clear it, but can't. Puck comes back to the point. Here's Wood. That shot gets blocked by Sundqvist. To the far boards for Bowen Byram. Comes in front to O'Connor. He's bullied off the puck by Scandella. And that puck is flipped high and out of the zone. That goes all the way behind the Avalanche goal. Jar hands the puck off to Jack Johnson as he goes off on a change. And that puck gets dumped in, and that's going to be waved off ice. And it could have been there for a second, but wasn't. Here's Olofsson, gets pinned to the boards on the near corner by Justin Falk. Tropchenko is able to help Braden Shen and co. break out of the zone. Where's the puck? Cameraman has lost it there for a second. Here's Tropchenko getting pinned on the far boards, but still able to get that puck into the zone, but quickly back out. Here's McDermott on Torrey Krug. Torrey Krug was able to keep that puck off of his stick, though. And Tropchenko trips up a man. That was Olofsson. So when Braden Shen picks up the puck, referee's going to blow his whistle. Referee's talking, but no one can hear him. But if you can lip read, you'd see that number 13 has a minor penalty for tripping. So the Avalanche are going to go to the power play, I believe, for the second time tonight. As Tropchenko gets 2 minutes for tripping. You can see on the screen there. 7:13 to go in the third period. Blues up 6-1. We get a replay here. Yeah, Tropchenko, there was no intent in it, but his stick kind of got caught in the skates of Olofsson, so it took him down. That's just one of those where, there was no intent, like I said, but it happened, so you have to call it. It's ridiculous if you don't call it. So Avalanche are 0 for 1 on the power play tonight. They did get 3 shots on that power play, though, and the Blues actually scored a goal. Buchnevich got his first of the night on that power play for the Avalanche. So maybe Blues can get another shorty in this game. Avs have that puck bounce around on them, trying to make a couple passes, but can't. And Buchnevich is able to clear the zone. As the Avalanche try and reset, here's Rantanen comes across the red line. He gets into the zone. He tries to make a move around Leddy, but he can't. And Pareko's going to pick that puck up and clear the zone. Buchnevich picks the puck up, though. He's in the offensive zone, but instead of trying to find Sundqvist on a stretch pass, he decides to go back to Falk, kill a couple more seconds as he dumps the puck down behind the Avalanche goal. Here's Kieran McCarr. He's trying to look and make something happen. He drops the puck off to Nathan McKinnon. He's got deadly speed. He comes into the Blues zone, tries to go around everyone, and Jake Neighbors is going to bully him off the puck. I don't think I would have ever thought I'd say those words in that order out of my mouth. Jake Neighbors bullies Nate McKinnon off the puck to dump the puck down the ice. But the Avalanche come back. Here's Gerard. He gains the blue line. He's going into the far corner. Here's Bowen Byram now with the puck. He tries to get back to the point, and he does. Taze and Johansson play catch with it at the point. Shot comes on goal. Save Bennington. A couple of saves there. Puck bounced around a little bit. Comes to the point now. There is Taze on the point. He goes to McKinnon. McKinnon now down low. Excuse me, that was Ross Colton. Now Bowen Byram on the far side. He goes to the point to Taze. Back to Byram. Back to Taves on the near point. Comes down low to the near corner. Here's Gerard. He cycles it around. He makes a move pass in front. Shot on by Johansson, but that is a save by Bennington. I think the puck found its way to Ross Colton, who was able to get a shot on goal. And Bennington has been on fire tonight. I don't want to say some words and it backfire on me or anything, but we got some replays of a couple great saves by Bennington. First, a save from the point, and then a rebound by Colton, and then another rebound by Byram, who makes a good shot on Bennington, but he's able to make that save. Bennington's been on fire tonight. He's done really well between the pipes. 1 goal allowed on 36 shots, so he's made 35 saves tonight. That is unbelievable. You can't ask of anything more of your goalie on any given night. But the Avalanche get the puck. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5, but the Avalanche do have the puck. Here's Olofsson behind the net. He goes to the point for Manson. He goes back to Olofsson. Shot on glove, save Bennington. Man, did he make that look easy. That was effortless by Bennington. So that's 36 saves on 37 shots by the Colorado Avalanche. And we're going to go to our final commercial break of the evening with 4:45 to go in the third period. And the Blues, I am going to say win this game. I think we can officially say that. That jersey have a collar design with words in it. I like that part, in my opinion. This one, I'll try and kind of get it out. There wasn't on this one. It's just kind of like the sizing and the Adidas logo here in the very back. And I know there are some jerseys, like certain teams have certain designs like inside the collar too. And I agree, Steven. Those are really cool. What's your favorite jersey provider, like Reebok, CCM, Adidas, etc.? See, man. So since I mentioned it a little bit earlier, I'm a big soccer guy too. So overall, my go-to brand is Adidas. So I'm very much okay with Adidas being the jersey provider for the NHL. Because like this jersey's Adidas. This Winter Classic one's Reebok because this one we got when we played our first Winter Classic game against the Hawks. Reebok was still the provider then. But there's something about CCM, man. Like, whenever I hear someone say Adidas, I instantly think soccer, right? But whenever someone says CCM, I instantly think hockey. So I think in a perfect world, if CCM came back as the jersey providers, that would probably be my preference. But I have no qualms with Adidas being the people at the moment. So, coming back from commercial break, and they've got a note on the screen here. It looks like Kapanen has not been back on the ice ever since he took that tumble when Makar tripped him up. So, that's definitely something to look after here on the Blues bench. Obviously, the Blues are up 5 goals, so hopefully just a little more of a preventative than anything else. But it looked like right off the faceoff here, Kevin Hayes is going to go to the box for a hold. Kevin Hayes isn't really arguing the call or anything like that. So I guess we're just gonna have to take the official's word for it. But on the ensuing face-off, puck bounces around a little bit. Parayko's gonna pick it up and he's going to clear the zone. Puck goes all the way down to Prosvetov. Hands it off to Makar, and Makar looks to go and make something happen. He gets around Robert Thomas, though. He goes to Jonathan Durin under the near corner. Comes out to the point for McKinnon, but the puck must have bounced over his stick or something because he cannot handle it. Prosvetov with a very risky pass. Buchnevich was almost able to intercept that and have a wide open goal. But here's Robert Thomas. He's going to find Buchnevich. Buchnevich is going to have a breakaway. He goes to the backhand, backhand again, and he scores! Pavel Buchnevich with a hat trick himself. 2 hat tricks for the St. Louis Blues, and they make it 7-1. 7-1. 2 shorthanded goals by Pavel Buchnevich in this game, both off of great passes by Robert Thomas. The Blues lead 7-1 in Denver against the Colorado Avalanche, one of the best teams in the league. What is going on? I do not understand what's going on at all. Prosvetov makes a very risky pass to start the move off. And the Blues are able to break up a pass. Puck comes to Robert Thomas, who has a great saucer pass to Pavel Buchnevich. And he is in all alone. And he makes a forehand move for the ages. Puts it past the left pad of Prosvetov. And as the puck goes into the net, two Avalanche players absolutely run into Prosvetov, and there's a yard sale in front of the Avalanche goal. It is 7-1. Avalanche still on the power play with less than 4 minutes to go. The Blues are up 7-1. I'm darn near speechless, y'all. This is unreal. Avalanche still have a power play, though, and that pass to Taves goes astray, and it comes to center ice. If you have a quick look up into the stands, most everyone is leaving or has already left. Bowen Byram trying to get that puck deep for the Avalanche, but the Blues are able to clear that puck quite easily. Here is Girard, who comes to center ice. He looks to dump it to Ross Colton, but Jake Neighbors is fighting for that puck himself. Avalanche are still going to get into the Blues zone, but they're making it difficult, and there's Braden Shen, like clockwork, clearing the puck. Silky smooth. Yes, that was a great move. We still have more shorthanded goals than power play goals. If that was our third power play goal or shorthanded goal, then it's tied, because we scored 2 power play goals tonight as well. But I know we only had 1 power play goal coming into tonight. I don't remember how many shorthanded goals we had before tonight, though. I think it was 1-1. But if we had more shorthanded goals before tonight, then we still do, because it's 2-2. That's crazy. Jake Neighbors tries to pass the puck around the goal, but it goes right into the blocker of Bennington, who covers it up. Referee blows his whistle, but the puck came loose there for a second, so the Avalanche put the puck into the net. Some of the fans think it was in, and that it would have counted, but obviously not, because the referee blew his whistle way in advance. We have 4 shorthanded goals now. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. This is game 13 of the season. And if you game 13 of the season and you got 4 shorthanded goals, that is unreal, right? No matter which way you slice it, that's awesome. But the fact that you have more shorthanded goals and power play goals 13 games into the season, yeah, that's that's a little cause for concern still. But the Blues are 2 for 4 they're 50% on the power play tonight, so you can't complain with it. Blues are going to win the faceoff. Jordan Kyrie's going to get the puck. He toe drags around Tufty just for fun, I guess. Puck comes into the Avalanche zone. There is Manson, who's going to fire it all the way around behind his own net and all the way down the ice, and that's going to be a icing call. 2:03 left in this game. Blues out shooting the Avalanche 39-38. The Avalanche have had more than their fair share of chances in this game too, but one man has said, nah, you guys are not getting many past me tonight, and that is Jordan Binnington. He has absolutely shown in this game and most of the season, to be fair to him. His record on the road so far this season has not been the greatest, but his record at home has been outstanding, and he's really not been any cause for concern for any woes for the Blues this season. So the fact that he's gotten some offensive support in this game tonight is really, really good to see. And obviously him showing up and showing out, putting up 37 saves out of 38 shots so far, is very, very impressive. Ross Colton gains the red line, and he's going to dump that puck all the way down the ice. Here's Scandella behind his net. You can start to hear some players on microphones now. Here's Tomas. Ta-ta! Lays it off to Bowen Byram. Shot on. Gets deflected. It goes wide, though. Ta-ta! In the corner now. Byram to the far point. He finds Wood, who slides it over to Girard. Comes back to the near point for Wood. Goes down to Girard in the near corner, looking for a pass. Finds Mikko Rantanen, and his attempted one-time pass is whiffed on. That puck comes back to center as we hit 1 minute left in this game. Sundqvist is going to break up a couple of passes. He gets it out of the zone, and him and Tropchenko come in. He's in alone. Tropchenko, he tries the same move as Buchnevich. Where's the puck? It's in! The puck is in the net. And the referee is pointing to the goal as if it's in the net, so we're going to take it. I believe that was Oscar Sundqvist to jam that puck home. Tropchenko was in with a partial break himself, tried doing the exact same move as Pavel Buchnevich. It almost worked. Prosvetov's pad was still in the way just a little bit, but Oscar Sundqvist was crashing the net. See on the replay here, Tropchenko, yeah, he goes backhand to forehand to backhand. Same move, except he's opposite-handed as Buchnevich. Yes, Prosvetov is able to make the save there. Tropchenko tries to jam at it a couple of times, and it could have been Tropchenko that sent it home, but Oskar Sundqvist was right there to try and jam it home too. I'm intrigued to see who they're going to give that goal to, because both Sonny and Tropchenko's stick were both right there. But nonetheless, it's 8-0 blue, or 8-1 Blues. As we hit 40 seconds left in the game, here is the Avalanche on the puck now. That puck's going to go behind the net. Bennington's out to play it. He's going to come to the near side here. There's Johnson, a shot, and he scores. To be fair to him, that's a great shot. Jack Johnson with a great slap shot from the point. And he's going to not only score his first of the year, but his team's second of the night. And yeah, good replay. Don't know if there was a screen in front by Johansson or not, but Jack Johnson's able to posterize that shot into the top corner. Make it 8-2 for the Avalanche, trying to get some sort of consolation. Face-off won by the Avalanche. Here's Manson now behind the net. He's going to find Jack Johnson, the recent goal scorer. He's going to find a stretch pass, but he goes errant. Bennington is out behind his net to play it. A little lackadaisical there on trying to play the puck. Puck's in the far corner. Here's Johansson now behind the net. Goes to the point for Jack Johnson. Finds it across by Drouin, I believe. But the Blues clear the puck out of the zone, and the final buzzer sounds for the game. Craig Berube on screen, as you see. He says, all right, I'm out of here. As he gets win number 200 of his coaching career for the Blues. Just the third coach behind Kedge Hitchcock and Joe Quenneville to have at least 200 wins as the St. Louis Blue head coach. Your final score tonight, St. Louis Blues 8, Colorado Avalanche 2. 2 hat tricks for the St. Louis Blues. Braden Schenn and Pavel Buchnevich, both with 3 goals tonight. The first, you can see it on screen now. 2 Blues hat tricks in a game for the first time since February 23rd of 1968 when they played against the Hartford Whalers in Hartford. And Dad remembers it like it was yesterday, am I right? Just an unbelievable offensive performance by the Blues tonight. Bennington making 37 saves on 39 shots, I believe, is going to be the final tally. Something along those lines. And, man, yeah, 38 shots on goal, I believe, is the final total for the Avalanche. So 36 saves. Man, I would 8 to be the Avalanche right now. Am I right, guys? am I right? Yeah. Oh man, nope. Wow, that was probably the last thing I would have expected for the Blues tonight, coming against an Avalanche team that is definitely going to be there come playoffs and have cup aspirations again this year. Great display of offense for the Blues. And it's all around, too. We got a couple goals from the defenseman. Torrey Krug gets one. You know, Tropchenko or Sundqvist, I don't remember who they officially gave it to. You know, the depth getting some goals. Obviously, Schenn and Buch getting 2 hat tricks. Have been, yeah, I mean, they did lose the other night against the Kraken. I think their record is now 8-5-0. So they've got 5 losses on the year. I mean, yeah, I think they're still going to be fine. You know, you got Cale Makar and Nathan McKinnon. Like they're going to be fine eventually. But yeah, that is the game. I think we're just going to go ahead and call it there. So yeah, I appreciate y'all mightily for joining me tonight here for the stream. Dad, Deanne, I know you guys were big time chatters. Steven, I don't know if you're still here, my man, but thank you so much for joining. And yeah, this has been a lot of fun. It definitely helps that we've won for sure. Yeah, but I think we're gonna call it there. I think we're gonna throw some of this music back up just to have a little bit of ambiance for you guys. But yeah, such a fun night. Love you too, Dad. Thanks, Deanne. Livestream STL should give you a mic. Like I said, baby steps. We're gonna get there. I've talked to Ray and he's told me there's gonna be a little bit of a few opportunities here, especially once basketball season rolls around. So we're just we're taking it one day at a time. I'm in no rush. We're gonna get there and it's gonna be great. Before we take off, your next Blues game is gonna be Tuesday night as the Blues host the Tampa Bay Lightning, the former back-to-back Stanley Cup champions. Can't wait for that one. The Blues are obviously going to win that game 16-0. Duh. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. I do appreciate it. Well, I'm definitely going to be doing more of these for sure, and on nights where I'm free and I'm able to. So we'll look forward to that. So thank you guys again for joining me. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. Turn this music up a little bit for you on the way out, and I will see you guys when I see you. Take care, guys, and peace.